All right, let's get into it.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Yo, wow, that's some.
The first half, and that is the 2 touches of Lukaku.
Didn't Barca make Ferguson?
H, we needed men to show up today. What we got was boys. I'm not praising mediocrity.
You know what? I'm gonna allow this.
Delta.
Wait, what? Yo, hey.
This was supposed to be a regular show. This was supposed to be a regular show. Very simple, nothing complicated. This is supposed to be a regular freaking show. But for people who know this channel, we react to things that happen. We react to things that pop off. And we had to say what's up. Your boys had to say what's up. It was very important that we had to say what's up to what is in fact an emergency. Because this man wants to follow me to the ridge. Now, we're going to talk about whether Delta will still support PSG if he joins PSG, which I think is most likely. But the news came out because, see, there are so many aspects of this that need to be broken down because this has parallels to him moving to Man City because it was the same storyline of Jorge Mendes trying to offering up to anybody in the street who wanted to say anything. And we want, and I need to talk about what I said because our discussion is going to be about, I said this guy ain't playing in Europa. My goat isn't sniffing that freaking oh. He's not sniffing that. He ain't sniffing nothing. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna have a discussion. So guys, have your meal. Shout out to cashew nuts, the best nuts you can have. My drink is up there. Purdy's cut the check. Purdy's cut the check. I'll give you free promotion. You all right? And have a meal. Relax, chill, some boy. It's your boy. And we're gonna talk. Remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. And if you want to send in your bomb-ass crap comments, feel free to use the super chat function. We call them dubs up in here. As long as it's not stupid and as long as you're not English Talents FC or what's the name of that Neymar dude, whoever that dude is, feel free to send them in because those donations help me to build the studio, put off the rafters, and help me to do this 24/7 and give you that 100% 24/7 daily content crack that I thank you for. So, guys, how did we get here? How did we get here? Look, let me just pop things off, man. Here's the thing, because I need to hear from Wiseky Jackson as a solitary United fan here. But here's my thing.
Oh, free agent.
Cristiano Ronaldo isn't going to come to Chelsea. But if he was to come to Chelsea, here's the thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because it's so funny, it's like when you're now looking at it through your team's eyes, I told you, as a very complicated Chelsea fan, through my eyes point of view, I'm like, yeah, he would actually score a lot of goals, but he'd actually make the team worse. So that's what it says here, that he'd actually score the goals, but I believe he'd actually make the team worse. So I don't think this would actually be it would only be of benefits to Cristiano in his goal counts, but I don't think it would actually benefit the team specifically, which is weird because you're like, hey, it's a freaking goal scorer, why not? But I just believe that it truly wouldn't benefit the freaking team. But I think what we need to talk about is, I do feel the fact that there are meetings happening, I think it is proof that this guy 100%, he wants to leave. And he wants to move himself up. Wiseky, you're extremely childish, man. Wiseky, you're a fully grown man. Grow up, man. That's just childish. So, LSK Laxon, as a Man United fan, because you are still a United fan, you're not a free agent. I don't know what that crap is. As a United fan, do you really believe that Cristiano is trying to leave United, or do you think this is an all Capri Sun?
Streets, I want to see a big shout out to the streets. It's been a while.
Streets.
I've taken a sabbatical. It's been a while. I only turn up for the main events now, so it is what it is. I don't get paid by the hour.
Yeah.
I don't know why that thing changed. I'm still.
You don't know. I don't know what the hell. What the hell is that? Hardcore.
I know.
Why is
I know.
hardcore? Jesus, I didn't know you were a hardcore guy. Why you?
Yeah,
you born in character?
Yeah. Todd B, man. Todd B.
No, his name is Todd Bowley, by the way. His name is Todd Bowley.
I mean, he might be the first owner ever to go under review in like the first week of charge. So.
Oh yeah, I'm releasing the review video tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah.
But wait, listen, bro. You know what? Just, I mean, as my previous employers, the situation at that club is a bit, it's technical. I believe Cristiano's reasons, as far as reported, is that he doesn't like the transfer situation. How we haven't made any moves so far. That's his primary issue as far as I'm aware. I don't see. I mean, does he fit with Ten Hag's whole whatever at the moment? I mean, to me, it's looking like he's trying to resurrect Ajax at United. That's what it's looking like to me. Because he's even bringing back dudes who left Ajax, gone and did their thing. Who's in Eriksen's case, who has actually been resurrected at the Euros. So So he's doing it.
Cards are so active. So
he's doing it twice. Listen, man, Eriksen over Bruno. I'll take him. But so I don't know. I don't know if he works. But listen, I would still like to see him in this Ten Hag project. His contract is only for another year anyway. I believe his contract just for a year with an additional extension if he chooses to do so. But I mean,
okay, so his contract expires next summer.
I believe so. Yeah, it was 2 years he signed for with the option to extend for a further year. So I mean, London Blues, man.
Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea Football Club.
Would you take him?
Chelsea Football Club. No,
of course, Ralph.
Ralph. Let me correct this Bunchester fan.
What kind of
your mouth, Chelsea Football Club. Your rotten mouth will not insult the legitimate UCL winners. Have some damn freaking respect.
Ralph, what kind of stupid question was? Of course, he'll take him at that bum ass club. Cristiano is bigger than London Blues. Let's just that is a fact. He is bigger than that club, that stinking bum ass club run by that Russian traitor known as Bram.
Watch your mouth, man. I'm gonna book you. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Where is he hiding right now? What island is he hiding in? I want to know.
I want to know what island. Can you tell me whether Ronaldo to Chelsea works or not? Does Ronaldo to Chelsea does it work?
I mean, can you answer me this? When was the last time a striker worked at London Blues?
He's not a striker. He's Ronaldo. Ronaldo's not a regular.
Habo wasn't even born yet.
Casey. YSK. He's Ronaldo. YSK.
When was no?
I won't answer your question. No, answer this question. If Ronaldo goes, are you saying he won't score goals? That rhymed. He'll score goals. Now, will it work? In fact, are you proving they did the team? That's the real question. And I say no. Of course he'll score goals. He'll score.
So he'll. Oh no. He will. But will he achieve the goal of that treble?
No. But your thing was that he's going to fall under the same course of previous strikers and so forth and flop. And I'm like saying that Ronaldo ain't going to flop.
Yeah, but no, okay, fine. But the previous strikers you're talking about, so we have Tim's, Torres,
Lukaku, Torres, Blondie,
Tim's, Lukaku,
Romelu Lukaku, yes,
Bukaki. So Torres, Diego Costa, you could say he did kind of.
Yeah, no, he led it to a title. Yeah, no, elite title. Yeah, no, elite title.
It wasn't great.
Delta Mitchell Mike.
It wasn't great. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. That offside merchant, Morata.
YSK, would you cry?
Higuain, who Delta will tell you actually cost Messi.
Why is K
Messi
Jackson?
cost Messi a work.
This
Anyway,
dude, man. Why is K Jackson? Will you cry if we took Ronaldo off United? Yes or no?
why would I cry? I'm a free agent.
Ralph, Ronaldo to Chelsea. Is this the move?
HH, man. I'm not gonna lie. We have no
Ralph,
striker.
that's my name. Ralph. I know
You
my
have-
name is HH.
you have
That's
no
answer the
striker.
question. Ralph. Look, no, Ralph. Let me ask you this.
HH, low key, I would take it.
Ralph. But will he improve the team?
Wait, hold on. You're saying you're taking a
Thank
37-year-old?
you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Speak the
No,
truth.
no.
Samuel,
Listen,
I don't want to.
listen,
I don't want to reveal my age, but let's not start insulting people who are aged 37.
50 max.
Okay,
50 max.
let me know.
50
Well, let me know.
max.
Let's be respectful of
50,
people
50 max. 50
on the
max.
wrong side of 30 and so forth. Please,
50,
come on.
50 max. 50 max.
Ralph.
But-
Ralph, ignore the 6 years without a
I will
trophy
ignore
to your left. Ralph,
6 Premier
why
Leagues
is
in
he mute your
138
mic,
years.
man? Does he improve the team? That's the thing. Does he improve the team?
See, HH.
Because
see,
Ralph, we have to look at this in a very careful way because we have 100% he'll score goals.
No, but
But
HH,
that's easy.
there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture to the whole meeting.
What's the bigger
that
picture?
I want to talk
Okay.
about later.
Oh no,
But-
no, yes, there is. But let's just focus on this because I know what the bigger picture is. But let's just focus on this whole Chelsea thing. Yes, of course he'll score goals.
Yeah.
Will those goals lead to games? Because as we saw from yesterday's hangout, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to score goals. Now, let's say a guy scores 30 goals. Wow, 30 goals. Now, scoring 30 goals where hat-trick here, double here, you don't score for 5 games. Oh, 2 goals here, it's not good. But if you score 30 goals where you score goal, winner, goal, and your goals are spread along matches, that means you're going to get more wins. So I'd rather have your 30 goals spread along more matches because it means that the team is most likely to win more and gain more points rather than your goals are in bunches. So will he come, spread the goals out, and actually help for the team to win more points?
I would only take him if he accepts being on the bench some games. But then again,
Ralph, that's not happening.
But then again,
Ralph.
No, but we have to look at this. We don't have a striker.
But also, Ralph, you're missing the key angle, Todd Bowley. Todd Bowley gets him not for football reasons, for marketing reasons. How the hell will Todd Bowley accept someone like Cristiano, one of the most marketable athletes in the world, to be on the bench? Which is the issue of this signing, because this signing coming in means that he starts every game. Because Todd Bowley wants to maximize his merchandising power. Because, Ralph, let's see, this is the sixth, Ralph. He's been brought in for financial reasons.
Yeah.
Because it will boost the revenue of Chelsea exponentially. That is why it's do you really think Todd Bowley is like, this will help the system for Tuchel and so forth? No. I'm sure he's going to Tuchel, look.
We don't know.
The books here. Yeah?
Because last season we said, if we bring in a striker, it will improve us. But realistically,
now we need creators.
We need creators. This is the problem.
Creators.
I would only take him if we get creators, and if he accepts being on the bench some games. That's the only way I would accept him.
You see, Ralph. See, for me, sorry, go on.
And if he, I don't know, doesn't make it all about him.
Ralph.
Let's be honest.
Sorry, you say you need creators. What about the Yetch? What about the Yetch? And
no. Listen.
The Yetch, the
There has, but they will have a convo about that 2020 summer, man. Because
I thought Chelsea were going to get Dembele.
most of those players.
This
are
isn't a
leaving.
Chelsea transfer inquisition. Please, this is a Ronaldo emergency hangout.
But
the Chelsea transfer will not be talked right now. So,
did you read that whole article? It's I think Todd Bowley spoke to him about other clients. So
I hear. Okay, we'll get there. Because
what's that?
I saw Felix the Cat. I saw Felix the Cat. Ralph. If Felix. Ralph, don't tempt me. Ralph, don't tempt me. Ralph, don't tempt me. Ralph, please don't tempt me. Ralph, I'm begging you, please.
The whole meeting, I don't think it was only for Ronaldo. I feel like it was brought up briefly. I don't actually think I don't think we're actually gonna get him. I just think
No. It's not about.
I feel like George Mendes,
Ralph,
which is talking about Ronaldo because Ronaldo is his biggest athlete he's got ever.
And
he's
Ralph,
proud
let's
of
be real. But also, Ralph,
proud
let's
of
be
having
real. Todd Bowley 100% would want Ronaldo because as an American, you know what Ronaldo is and you know what that brings in. So business-wise, from Todd Bowley, an American just coming in, it's a post because he'll say, "Oh, he brings in goals. He is super specific." It's like, hey, this works for footballing-wise. This is one of the biggest football players out there, and this guy is a freaking marketing dream. Instagram followers, this will do wonders for us financially. So he's saying it works on and off the pitch. That's from Todd Bowley's point of view. So 100%, of course, he wants it, but there are more footballing detailed things that Todd Bowley doesn't understand as to why, footballing-wise, this doesn't really quite work for what Thomas Tuchel wants to want on the team.
The thing is, like, he scored 18 goals last season, and United created less chances than us. And we saw countless times how many chances we missed. So, I don't know, man. Like,
okay, wait. Abdullahi, would you take Ronaldo at your club? Abdullahi, coming to Abdullahi, would you take Ronaldo at your club?
It's your club.
It's your club, HS, as well. It's your club.
Abdullahi, would you take? Can I wait? Last I checked, there's one host for this whole thing. So
say our club, please.
Abdullahi, would you take Ronaldo at your club?
No.
Why wouldn't you take Ronaldo at your club?
It's finished.
Hey, let's go.
Delta, shut up. Hey, Abdullahi. So 18 goals last year is from someone who is finished.
Okay, I don't care whether he scores 18 goals or he scores 100 goals. He's finished. I do not want a player who.
Wait. So, weren't you a Ronaldo supporter?
I'm a Ronaldo supporter, but the decline of Cristiano Ronaldo is sickening right now. Please, I do not want him in my club.
I'll be like, he's so stiff nowadays. Have you seen that video of him dancing?
I saw him. Ronaldo was dancing with his wife and he was twerking. He was shaking. What the heck?
Leave my TikTok man alone. Leave my TikTok guy alone, man.
Hey, Chich, are you sure this guy even cares about football nowadays?
Abdullahi. So, okay, explain why you wouldn't take the goat at your club.
Because the problem I won't take him is Ronaldo cannot press. Yes, he can score goals. He will score those goals. Don't tell me Messi Mount is gonna be my creating for Cristiano Ronaldo. They're gonna be a World War IV in Chelsea Football Club. I don't want to rant. I do not want to rant anymore. I'm tired of ranting. Because I know very well for sure Messi Mount with Ronaldo it will not go well in Chelsea. It will not go well. Because Ronaldo needs a delivery. To score goals, you need to deliver for him. If you don't deliver Ronaldo, it's gonna look useless. So you have to deliver for him to score goals. In United, he has Bruno Fernandes. He has players around that can deliver the ball.
Did you just say Bruno Fernandes?
Abdullahi,
yes.
Relax. Abdullahi, relax.
Hey.
Fernandes can pass the ball and he can create.
No.
Wait. What? Wait. Hold on. Let me hit you. Let me hit you with this.
Drop the break.
Let me hit you with this. First of all, let me hit you with this.
Damn bloody fool.
And let me hit you with it. You're twerking for Luno Hernandez? I'm like, are you mad?
I'm not twerking. I'm just making a comparison, HH. What I'm saying is United.
No, but Ralph just said that Chelsea created more chances than Man United, and Cristiano got 18 goals with less chances created in comparison to Chelsea.
He overperformed his
Ben Chilwell and Reece James are our creator on the team. And if both of them get injured, we are completely fucked up and done. We're done. So if those two players get injured, we are done. So how does Ronaldo get into the team? How does he get those chances and score goals? How?
I'll be like, who do you want us to start up front? Because the options are not looking good. Broja, Havertz.
I know.
It's not looking good.
I think it depends on what Thomas Tuchel about. Bringing Ronaldo to the club for me, firstly, is wages. It's enormous wages. I do not want it in my.
Did we not? But look, did we not just pay like Lukaku like 300 and something pounds a week?
I know
for the past year.
Raf, if you want to look at Lukaku's wages and look at how many followers he has in Instagram and Twitter compared to Ronaldo fanboy. More than
no. Okay.
I don't want them to come.
Let me come to your boy Abdul. Ronaldo to Chelsea. Good, bad, messed up, I think. And also, so guys, remember, I'm gonna try and be doing a lot of things. So I'll be bringing guys out, because I want to make sure as many guys can come in as possible. So whenever there's space,
Yeah, cool.
guys can come in. So Abdul, talk to me.
Yo, can you hear me?
Whether Abdul, Abdul, are you
Bro,
in
this
a
guy's
factory?
in Syria. He's in Syria.
Nah, but I'm not at home right now, bro. I'm not.
All right, don't tell me where you are. Don't tell me where you are, because I don't need you to incriminate yourself. So
He's in the park again, man.
Ronaldo to Chelsea, does it work? Yes or no?
I think it works only if you get the Usay change. I think it only works if you get the Us, because he's gonna deliver some good crosses, bro. Like, I think he will.
Okay, Abdul, Abdul, just stop talking. When you get to a safe, quiet place,
it's better now.
Abdul, it's not.
No, it is. Trust me. It's just a couple cars who drove by.
He said, "Trust me."
He's at the washing machine, please.
Abdul,
let me tell you something, bro.
Streets, can you hear what this guy is saying? Please tell me. Continue.
Wait. All right. So what I was gonna say is, I always knew this was gonna happen. I don't know who these thick-headed United fans thinking that this guy's gonna stay to fight for top 4 another year, bro. What are you thinking, bro? Like, obviously he's not gonna do. Like, say what you want about my goal, bro. He has some ambition, bro. He has some ambition. He wants at least Champions League football, bro. Because he's not gonna spend one of his last years fighting for top 4 with the 10 fag or whatever they call him, bro. So
Hey yo, that's kind of.
So what I would say is, the reason why I think he'll work at Chelsea is because I don't see any other striker you can bring in, bro. Because there are no strikers on the market.
Okay, Abdul, this is ridiculous. Abdul, no. Go to a quiet place. No, that's messed up. Go to a quiet place. What the hell?
Abdul is taking
Might literally be underwater, bro. I heard water
like the guy's saying it's fine, man. Like what the hell?
Abdul's fighting for his life, man.
He's at the aquarium, man.
All right, so wait, let me come to Barry, man. What are you saying about this Ronaldo to Chelsea thing, man? Does it work?
Yeah. I did agree a little bit with Abdul. In the sense that if you get the Us, maybe it can work because he has some creativity and he can help Cristiano to get it into his spots and score goals. But I think if you get him, there's more cons than pros, because that obviously Cristiano, you get goals and you're gonna get so like you said, like goal winning.
Does it improve the team? Are Chelsea better? Do they do better with him, Ronaldo, in the team?
No, because first of all, you have no creators, so that's an issue. If you don't have any creators and you have Cristiano, then you're pretty much screwed.
That's a fake narrative.
Wait, how so?
Sage, no. Just let him talk. Barry, continue.
Yeah, and also like the thing is he also doesn't really press. So and the thing is that sometimes we have a Cristiano guy. If you have Cristiano in your team, sometimes the team needs to necessarily be around him to cover up his weaknesses around his game and really help out, so that the team overall can cover up what he's not very good at and really make sure that it doesn't pile up again and again and again when it comes to the big time games. So there's more cons than pros, but we'll see, man. Tired to be, as you said, marketing and everything, but football move. I don't think it's necessarily the best thing to do, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Sage.
Pause.
Sage, talk about your club, man.
I'm not sure if it's my club anymore, but
yeah, it is your club, so don't go.
If we get Cristiano Ronaldo, honestly, it's obvious the approach Tadby is taking. It's obvious, and there's been reports that come out about 2 weeks ago saying that Thomas Tuchel has full control of the transfer. Every player he wants to get in is his. It doesn't make sense to me how Romelu Lukaku, we as a fan base acknowledge that Romelu Lukaku and Chelsea were not a good fit at all. It wouldn't make sense then to get Cristiano Ronaldo, who is older and is worse than Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku gets more involved in the attack. He actually drops in deep, links up, arrives the box late to tap the ball in. You think Cristiano Ronaldo would do that? In attack.
Sage, quick question. Who had more goals in the Premier League last season?
Shut up, mute your mic. So listen, I think Romelu Lukaku flopped, okay? He flopped. But let's not act like Romelu Lukaku. The reason why Romelu Lukaku flopped wasn't because of the system. It was because of him. He couldn't adapt to the system. The first 3 games in the season against, was it Arsenal, Aston Villa, when he scored, like, he had 5 goals in 3 games. Nobody was complaining about the system or how he didn't fit. The moment he got comfortable at Chelsea Football Club and he realized he had to do more work, he had to press, his body couldn't handle that because he's fucking fat and he's a bodybuilder. He flopped. He couldn't cope with the fact that he had to work so hard in the front 3. So it wouldn't make sense to me to then get a 37-year-old Ronaldo who needs assistance to walk at this point. Like, the guy can't. Like, the guy's old. Okay, for the love of God, the guy is old.
18
Why
goals.
on earth?
18 goals last season.
Okay, I'll admit this, all right. And I was going to bring up this other point. But then it would make sense though, because Chelsea always had finishing problem. You see, a lot of people say Chelsea don't have creators. That is bullshit. That is BS, because you are the
Who
same
are the
people.
creators? Who are the creators
You
at
are
Chelsea?
no. I'll tell you the creators, but these are the same people that make fun of Timo Werner missing all those chances. That make fun of Havertz missing all of those chances. That make fun of Ziyech, Pulisic, and all of our attackers miss all those chances. And yet they say we don't have creators.
Sage, the streets are saying that you're a bum.
Okay, whatever.
They say that mute this nerd. So continue.
But the point is, we have a conversion problem. We don't have the first 12 months of Thomas Tuchel in the Premier League. We as a team created more chances than Man City. This is a fact. We created more chances. The moment he arrived in the Premier League until at the start of last season, we were creating more chances than Man City and Liverpool. We have brick footballers at the front. We can't finish for the love of our lives. We don't have creating problem. We don't have system issues. We don't have defensive issues. It's just we can't finish.
I asked this. Who are the creators at Chelsea? I asked you that question.
Reece James. As much as you don't appreciate this guy, because obviously you have an agenda. Mason Mount. He actually creates.
What?
He creates. He created the second. He created the third most chances behind Kevin De Bruyne and that brick Bruno Fernandes. So yes, Mason Mount actually creates chances if you watch football. No offense. Ben Chilwell when he's healthy, and Kovacic. We have creators. We don't have creating issues. You can't watch Chelsea play football, miss all those chances, and then turn around and say we have creating issues. We don't. We just can't finish those chances that we create. So if we get a old Cristiano Ronaldo who can tap in, who's elite at arriving in the box, anticipation, who's clutch. He has no problem. He can shoot with the left, the right, his head. At this age he can even drop that high. So if we get Cristiano Ronaldo, it would make sense because of the issue we have at finishing.
So you think Ronaldo would work?
He would work because Romelu Lukaku worked for the first 2 months, but then his body couldn't handle the system. Whatever. 2 games. So the point. So I think if Thomas Tuchel really builds a system around Cristiano Ronaldo and he creates all the chances, I will say this: Cristiano Ronaldo will score 25 goals at Chelsea Football Club in the Premier League. Comfortably.
God forbid.
Comfortably.
All right. Okay. Let me. Casey and then Simon. Casey, talk to me.
Okay. First, 3 points in total. The first one is he's not going to Chelsea. Let's be clear about that. A reliable journalist has just come out and said that Manchester United have no interest in selling him. So Mendes, like he always does, he's just hoarding out his clients. Second point, I'm going to share one link. If you can just screen share it.
Better not be porn.
Wait, yeah, can you screen share it?
Okay.
Dimes FC.
Wait, let me see. This better not be any incriminating thing.
No, it's not. It's just to prove that everything said is nonsense.
God damn, what the hell is
I think
this?
you have to click a link to know that's what says.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. Oh, see, man, Casey, you love your diagrams, man. Are we like in philosophy? I feel like I'm back in school.
So this is the difference between expected points and expected goals. Man City and Liverpool are the 2 highest creators in Premier League. Look how far behind Chelsea is.
Wait, sorry. Let me share a better one.
No, I think you were on the right one.
No, look how far behind Chelsea is.
It's where's Chelsea's badge? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are close to Spurs and Arsenal, which is your level.
Wait, nah. What? Casey, where did you get this trash from? Wait. What's this? What? XG philosophy. Oh,
Yeah,
so
the expected goals. Yeah, it's one of the the best predictors for points. So you didn't create that many chances. That's a fact. What Sage was talking about Mount, right?
Streets
Created
is
chances.
he capping? Streets
No, I'm
is
not.
cap.
These are simple stats.
Yeah, that's
You're
cap,
closer
that's
to
cap,
Arsenal and
that's cap.
Spurs. That's a
That's
fact.
cap.
So Casey, is Ronaldo to Chelsea? Is that a good move? Yes or no?
No, it's not, because the difference between chances you create and Manchester United create is not that high. Where the chances created that you look for Mount, right? They actually include a lot of corners, free kicks, things like that. So that adds into chance creation, which is why it's a completely useless stat.
So basically, you're saying that Sage was lying to me.
Yeah, you don't create that many chances. You don't have any creators.
Doria, I'll get Sage back in here.
Casey, did you know that Mason Mount's idol is actually Cristiano?
No, it's not. His idol is that.
I'm serious. I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan.
Taliban is a horrible coach. He's a decent cup coach. That's
Samuel.
Oh, relax.
Samuel,
Get some respect to Taliban.
Samuel
I don't like the way you talk about
Samuel LFC. Ronaldo to Chelsea. Is this a bullet we should avoid, or is this a flower we should embrace and allow to blossom?
I'm gonna have to tell you some truths, HH.
Okay.
If you lot get Ronaldo next season, brace yourselves.
For
so you
what?
know how I hate Taliban football, demonic football. You're going to be playing that 10 times as much next season when you've got Ronaldo in your team. This guy does not press. This guy does not press. When you have him, you will have 10 men. 10 men. What was the whole? We know that Mason Mount doesn't really have any technical ability as much as we know.
Yes.
But what does everybody rave about Mason Mount?
He works hard.
High energy, works hard, and he presses.
Yep.
So that's what the team does. They press. With Ronaldo, can you see them doing that?
Probably not.
Exactly. So you're going to be sitting back a lot of the time, which I don't think Chelsea will want to do that.
They do
the
that
second
anyway.
point is...
Why is it? Yeah?
The second point is, Chelsea, you're making a mistake again. When Lampard was in charge, I know that HH or your feelings of him, but there was a lot of signings that was not his. Do you agree?
Yes.
When Tuchel came in and he got Lukaku, was that a Tuchel signing?
No.
So if Ronaldo comes in, is that a Tuchel signing?
No. Hell no.
You've made Ronaldo comes in, you're making the same mistake again.
1000%.
That is so stupid. You need people that fit the system. Ronaldo does not fit your system. In the short term, he will score goals. However, I looked at his goals last season. It was against Norwich, Newcastle, Tottenham, and I think Arsenal. And he didn't score against Liverpool. He didn't score against Man City. He didn't score against... Wait, he scored one against Chelsea, I believe?
Yes.
One against Chelsea.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about goals, Ronaldo's a stat padder. Let's just be frank about it. He's a stat padder. Do you need stat padders in your team, or do you need strikers that will actually take you to the next level, which is competing against Liverpool and Man City?
I mean,
These are hard truths that Chelsea fans need to look at themselves and say, we need a bad boy striker. Ronaldo is not it for you lot. He's 37, nearly going to be turning 38. You know what that is? If anybody can't do the maths, he's 2 years away from 40.
No, but see, Sam, like, look, what I'm trying to say to people that this stinks of Todd Bowley wants to try and do two things at once. Hey, he scores lots of goals, but that's off the pitch, though. That Instagram, that's Facebook. Oh my gosh, those commercials, that's TikTok. Oh my gosh. And it's like, no, Todd, do it the old school way. and give Tuchel what he wants, because this is like a cheat code. Okay, yes, revenue will be great, but will this help the freaking team? No, it won't help the team, because football is far more complicated than, hey, he scores loads of goals. Okay, he can say what's up. Like, you can almost relate it a bit to like basketball. Again, not to diverge. Oh, Kyrie joins the Celtics, that'll be great. But the chemistry wasn't there. Doesn't take anything from Kyrie as the player. Kyrie's still one of the most gifted players ever, but he obviously did not merge well with what Celtics had. So all because you have an amazing player that does something amazing doesn't mean that he will work in any team you put him in. There are a lot more variables that are in there, man. What's it called?
I was just gonna say one more thing.
Go.
As a Liverpool fan, and I'm sure if Man City fans come on and they will say the same thing as me. If Ronaldo comes to Chelsea, are we scared? No.
Yes, you should be scared.
Answer.
You should be scared.
Wait. Why should I be scared?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay. Melendo. Now, before I go to your dubs, Melendo, now I want to know your view on this. So, Melendo, are you now saying Ronaldo to Chelsea is a good move?
I'm saying that if Ronaldo lands at the bridge, then Chelsea are the next season's Champions League winners.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah, you gotta drop the brick for that, man.
No, that's not a
okay. Let me defend my point. No,
but Melendo, why should Liverpool? No, but the point you make, that's an interesting point that we can unpack. But you said to Samuel that if Chelsea get Ronaldo, Liverpool should be worried, because you disagreed by saying that Liverpool should be. So why should Liverpool be worried if Chelsea get Cristiano, knowing what Chelsea's setup is?
They should be worried because in the Chelsea's problems last season is like they weren't clinical enough, but they created enough chances to score. For example, in that Chelsea versus Liverpool game, in the both games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea created the chances to score, but they did not score. Like they had Timo Werner and Lukaku up front, and they were wasteful in their chances. If those chances fall to Ronaldo, then it's a wrap. It's game done. Even the Champions League quarterfinal game against Real Madrid last season in the second leg, you guys were 3-0 down. I mean, you guys were 3-0 up. I remember the game. And still, you wasted a lot of chances. Put Ronaldo in that team, and in that scenario, you guys would have blown off Madrid ages ago. So, yeah, I mean, he doesn't press, yes, but what he offers you is much more greater, and you could, like, just let it slide, because he's a phenomenal goal scorer. And one thing that United don't have that Chelsea have is N'Golo Kante.
No, but what about the whole thing of he doesn't press and he may not be the right fit for what Tuchel wants? It's not just about giving a manager any player, it's about giving a player that the manager actually wants that fits their system. So if it doesn't fit what Tuchel wants, should he still be forced on Tuchel? What if Tuchel says that he's not right for my system and for my team?
You there, bro?
Then that's a problem. Hello? Yes, can you hear me? Then that's a problem,
yes,
but I'm pretty sure that Tuchel is a tactical genius, unlike that bum Ole or Ragnick. So I'm pretty sure that Tuchel will find a way to make him fit into the system.
So why did
and Tuchel will find a way. And Tuchel will find a way to make him more effective in the system.
No. Question.
I know that I might be pissing off some Liverpool fans, but if Ronaldo goes to Chelsea, he will outscore Nunes.
Wait, watch me. Quickly.
Answer the question.
Wait. Melendo, who do you support? Who do you actually support?
I'm a Bayern Munich supporter. Mia San Mia.
Okay, all right. Okay. That's fair. All right, before I come to your boy Rock, I'm sure I want to hear what Rock has to say. From Mikel Arteta, oh, hello. I'm cashing my money in the bank to sign Sia37 #top 4. Cristiano isn't touching Arsenal because Cristiano is trying to play in the Champions League. Last I checked, Arsenal are not in the Champions League, so why the hell would he touch freaking Arsenal? Mikel, try again, bro. Yeah, Imagine Chelsea sign Neymar and CR7, EPL secured. There is a 0.000% chance of that happening. Now, in a crazy alternate Doctor Strange multiverse world, if Chelsea sign Neymar and CR7, I expect the treble. Or at least the UCL without losing a single game. I expect that. Talents FC. Yes. Mount feeding CR37 like Ozil.
Yes. Speak.
YSK, don't you dare co-sign this guy comparing Mount to peak Ozil. Don't do that. Talents FC, you know you're a disgrace, man. You're an absolute disgrace. You should actually be ashamed of yourself, man. Daddy Oos. C.R. Kelly will make Werner even or LSC Delta. Can you see the crap that they've now spread?
Bro, I even got another name for his.
No, okay. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Come on.
I don't want to hear it. Blah, blah, blah. La. Talents FC. Sam, LC, comma. Terry Fewers, EPL, fine. YouTuber, humbled you. Okay. Thanks for that, Talents FC. Shout out to
Can I say, the grammar on this channel is absolutely atrocious.
Bro, I mean, it's like... And the thing about this is...
No, it's saving money. Relax. It's saving money. It's called saving money. Relax. Bro, you can only fit 50 characters in those
There's
thousands.
only so much characters you can say.
There's some guys where it's like, because they're trying to just stay within like the $2 thing, they're like, I once hear football.
HH, do you remember when guys start using the name as part of
I think it's a typo error.
So basically, the message is like ... but the username is like, so when the T-Rex first came onto Earth, do you think it was the Big Bang Theory, or do you think Jesus said what's up? Like that's the user. Guys are sick, man. You guys are sick, man. Guys are sick. Shouts to Low, who said Arsenal will win the treble next season. We are Brazil. Brazil is us. We will win the World Cup. If Arsenal gets Rafinha, I'm reporting them to the FA. So I'm saying, if Arsenal get Rafinha, I'm reporting them to the FA.
We actually need to have a discussion about this.
We have to have a real discussion. Yes, because they finished fifth. Fifth. So yeah, okay, yeah. Last year, Laid. Thank you, last year, Laid. YSK back, baby. HH, we need to have a conversation about your jinx. This whole week, you were making fun of Ronaldo only to... You see, these guys are weird. I like Ronaldo. He's my GOAT.
Oh, no,
So,
wait. Is this another jinx?
No, it's not. No.
Wow.
I love him. God, Ronaldo. Sweet. What was it? Is it sweet?
No, I know what it is.
It's obvious that he's doing a reverse jinx.
So, no, come on now. I love the guy. But just that, I'm not sure he'll work at Chelsea. Chelsea boy Alps. CFC fans should be fuming. #retirement home.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I hope you're not referring to the Bridges retirement home, man. Shout out to your boy Link. I'll move CR7 from top 300 to top 5 if he comes. Link, okay.
Pause.
Yeah, all right. Why escape? Abrit's fair. Todd B is signing CR7 to turn him over to American.
that was a good one. I'll go with that.
That's actually pretty smart, bro.
But he beat the case. No,
read it all.
There's a
Streets. He beat the case. I think he beat the case.
There's a different theory we need to speak about, man.
No, but did he?
It's not this. It's not this.
Okay, okay. Let me phrase it. He will televise the court case and sell the jersey from.
You gotta appreciate the creativity.
No, guys, we can't laugh at that. That's a serious.
Guys, you guys, Streets, you guys are sick, man. You guys, you guys are sick.
Do you reckon he'll play soccer with his prison cellmates?
Wait, what did you say?
Delta, what did you say?
Well, I mean, he's gonna be
drop the break.
right?
Drop the break. That's a yellow card.
That's a straight yellow. He's gonna be
yellow.
That's a yellow.
Wait, how's that a
Send him
yellow?
off.
No,
Doesn't make
that's
Send him
not.
off,
It's
send him
a
off, send him off,
warning.
send him off, send him off, send him
No.
off.
Next offense is a yellow.
You know
That's
it
your final
takes
warning.
in
You man
Japan.
created the term soccer, so
The
I
man
don't
said
know.
soccer.
I think
Really?
in
Yeah, it's
Japan
like
they
Dells,
say
it's
can I
soccer.
read his
guys.
jobs? Can I please read his jobs? Shout out to your boy Darwin's Cloville. This is the best panel ever. Belly eats my food. Please help Abdul. He's probably.
Yo, guys, I think he's held at gunpoint, fam.
Seriously, Abdul was in
My
Ukraine,
man,
man.
my
Seriously, guys.
my man,
Someone help
Abdul's.
Abdul, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Pray for
He
pray
might
for
be
Abdul,
held
man.
at gunpoint,
He
fam.
hasn't returned to the panel yet.
He's held at gunpoint.
Bro, he said he'll be back, man.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to my guy, because this guy called him Kristaps Anderson, who's he's basically a journalist who basically is reporting.
Yeah.
What if like Abdul was actually like in Ukraine and so forth? I was like, oh no, it's fine, but he's actually being fired at with guns and so forth. So basically, the guy's like, yo, Abdul, so basically, he actually has a laptop open while he's actually at a hangout while he's still firing weapons from the bunker. I'm like, God.
No.
Listen, it sounded like there was a tank next to him.
It says Abdul's last sentence was, "Don't worry, I'm safe."
He said it's only a couple cars going past. It was a tank.
Nah,
mate.
bro.
It was a tank.
Yo, you know, that might actually be true, you know?
Bro, this guy Abdul gets a whole missile fired. He's like, all jokes aside, bro.
All jokes aside. Nah, but you know what I mean.
Guys, relax.
All jokes aside, man. All jokes aside.
No, on a serious note,
Can you
Abdul,
hear me?
please, if you need any help,
Let's read this job, guys. Come on, let's read this job.
just call it.
Okay, let's see it. So,
Let's pray for no. And safety.
Okay, let's hit it. Okay, whimsical thought. Is this really happening? If yes, is this really a Tommy Tuchel signing? Don't think so. No, it's not. It is not a Tuchel signing. It is not a Tuchel signing. 100%. It is not a Tuchel signing at all. 100%. It's not. Like I can fully confirm that it won't be. Your boy Babe, literally no substance on this story. Break Hangout. We're talking about what if it was to happen, the permutations. The beauty about transfer rumors is we talk what ifs. If we only did about stuff that was 100%, it'd be boring. The beauty about it is that, oh, what if he joined? What if he didn't? And so forth. Come on, guys, we're just talking football. Okay, that's it. We're just hanging out talking football. Okay, it's not that deep. Pause. Eid winning P626. CR7. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Just to recap football, what is this 40-year-old virgin Tom about? Ronnie presses. I'm not sure how well he presses, bro. Even being real, I'm not sure how well the presses.
Can we just appreciate?
Yeah, his commitment to the cause, man. It's absolutely admirable, man.
Yo, he said VG in, man.
Yo, guys, is Muhammad wearing a firefighter badge?
This guy called VG
No. That's the sheriff's badge.
Yeah, that's commitment, bro.
Wait, hold on, guys.
Whoa.
Can I just pause for a minute? Now, guys, I watch a lot of Western movies and so forth, and I don't.
He's a parole officer.
So do you actually wear sheriff badges like that?
No, it's not sheriff. He's parole officer.
Yeah, it's a patrol officer. Yeah.
Oh, patrol. Okay. No, I thought because for me, I told you like I watched Western, so I think it's like a sheriff's badge,
Wait,
sheriff.
Yeah. What Western films have you seen guys like Muhammad in?
Yeah.
So, so let's come to
let's come
Kenny.
to me, AJ.
No, I'm leaving you to the last. Kenny, talk to me. Ronaldo to Chelsea.
Yes, obviously it's never going to happen, but it's clear that Todd Bowley wants a marquee signing, like he wants a big name. He wants a guy to know what I'm saying. Well,
sell shirts. Sell shirts.
But yeah, obviously we're never going to get Ronaldo. We have more chance of getting Neymar than Ronaldo, if I'm being honest. But yeah, would it be a good idea? Nah, not really. The age, Like, nah, I don't. He would be terrible. He would score his goals. He wouldn't like.
He will score his goals, but will he help the team?
Yeah,
But-
that's yeah.
But your boy, your fellow Chelsea fan Sage said that, well, we create loads of chances.
Nah,
So-
he was. I don't know what Chelsea game he was watching, but I don't see no transcription in that team.
So basically, I was basically being. So you say it's a bad idea.
Nah, it's a terrible idea. Like, no, I don't want to see that. I never. No. It's too late now. 10 years ago, yeah. And as well, like Liverpool fans.
Kenny.
Liverpool.
No, Kenny. We're not gonna just go past the same he just said. He said 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's 2012.
Yeah, no, peak Cristiano. Peak Cristiano.
Yeah, peak Cristiano. We want prime players. I don't want no dead players. We're talking about getting Sterling, which is on the bench for Man City. And now you want to get me like 37 years? Like, come on, man. What is this?
Okay, all right.
Nah. And the Liverpool fans that we don't need to scare you. We're thinking about Man City. You guys ain't. Why you guys won one Premier League and now you guys are talking like big boys? What's this? Please, man.
Kenny, what place did you finish?
We're trying to catch man. We're trying to catch Man City.
Look. Respectfully, you need at least 3 center backs. 3 center backs, bro. You need 3 center backs.
Mohamed Todd's cooking. Mohamed Todd
We're gonna see.
You guys need to replace Mane. Salah is thinking about leaving. You don't want to pay the man. Like, come on, pay your players, man.
Focus on Charles Darwin.
In the middle
Focus on
position.
Charles
We already
Darwin.
have that replacement.
Focus on evolution. Evolution.
Yeah, we gonna.
Why don't you want to pay your African brothers, man?
Kenny,
No.
Kenny, Rob, wait, can you hear me? Rob, can you hear me? Rob, I'm here. Rob, Ronaldo to Chelsea, bad idea. Because Rob, you always give us that real talk. Give us that.
Well, I think it could work, but only if you build a team around him and if you play him like a poacher type player, where he only is there to score goals, but nothing else really, because that's what he's good at. He doesn't offer anything else really.
So Rob, even if we were to put him as a poacher, would that make us win the league, or would that give us a better chance of winning the league? If, let's say, we build a team around him, everything is built to him and so forth, would he actually help us win the league or the UCL?
No, I don't think so, because you still need more chance creation. Because Chelsea create less big chances than Manchester City.
Sage, you filthy liar! Sage, what kind of lies are you telling? Sorry, Rob, continue.
15 big chances less than Manchester City and 25 big chances less than Liverpool. And they also have less shots on target. Chelsea have less shots on target, they create less chances, so they need a goal scorer, but they also need better creative players.
Rob, you didn't have to go into so much detail with stuff and everything, man.
If Chelsea get Ronaldo, they also need better creative players.
All right. What's it called? Bombast.
Wait, hold on. Say said I wasn't lying. I wish Catlock was here. Did he or did he not say Chelsea have created more chances than Man City and Liverpool? Did he not say that?
Yeah. Sage said that for sure. That's what Sage said.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. HH.
Yes.
Why is that shirt up there?
What shirt?
Number 14. Number 14. Why is that up there?
Thierry Henry.
Why is Henry up there, bro?
Why wouldn't he be up there?
What do you have against Henry?
I mean,
what has he done?
What
did he do?
The dude.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Is he
Jackson?
on there? Wait, hold on.
No,
is he on there? Is he on there? Is he on there for doing a Kevin Durant? Is that why he's on there for?
Why?
I mean, Kevin Durant is one of the most gifted NBA players.
Is he on there for being?
But he needed to go to Golden State to win a ring.
YSK, are you going? Okay, let's just have this very brief thing right now, because YSK obviously
he couldn't get it done.
Has had a few drinks. He's had a few drinks.
He couldn't get it done.
Let's address this alcoholic. So
he had to join the enemies to do it.
He had to join the super team, bro.
YSK, are you going to deny that?
Enemies.
Next to after
I'm always grateful to Arsenal.
YSK, are you going to deny yes or no that Henry is the most gifted player in the Premier League after Eden Hazard? Yes or no?
After Eden Hazard.
After who? Sorry.
What do you, Henry? Is he the most gifted player in the Premier League? Yes or no?
Wait,
To play
sorry,
in the Premier League.
Wait, Gid. Show me his Gid. Show me his Gid. I dare someone to say Invincibles. I dare someone to say Invincibles.
But then
Bombast.
Zola's up there too, man. So
Bombast.
You want to hear it? It's about going to like 11 finals and not scoring a single
Delta,
goal.
shush! Bombast. Ronaldo to Chelsea. Good move, bad move. Talk to me.
Bro, I like the move. I wish Bayern were getting him, to be honest with you. Anybody that can score 18 goals with those bums, something to be said for that, to be real with you. And the mistake I think most people are making is you're applying Ronaldo to what you've seen of Chelsea thus far under Thomas Tuchel, but you don't really know whether Tuchel will continue playing the pragmatic system this coming season. So there is no real replacement for Rudiger. You may go and get Koundé, but I don't think he's a patch on Rudiger. So I don't think you're going to have to... You don't have the luxury of playing defensively sound football anymore. You're going to have to be a bit more like Bayern and just make sure you score more than your opponent. So I like the move, man. His body is still the body of an Adonis, and the ball will come into him and you'll score a few goals, man. But in a bubble, obviously it's not going to work. Chelsea are missing at least 4 or 5 players, some creators, some defensive, some midfield, and yeah, you're missing goals as well. So yeah, what don't you like about the deal? It's not like if you can't get Lewandowski, which I still don't understand what the roadblock is for Chelsea to go and get him. Like, what is taking so long?
Oh no! But Lewandowski, like, if a guy says that Ali wants one particular club, it is what
yeah,
it is.
But bro,
then we just wait until if Barca fail.
It's not up to him. It's up to Bayern. You just go and throw money at Bayern, and they will sell Lewandowski to you.
No, then Lewandowski will be like, "Well, I don't want to go to Chelsea." Then he stays at Bayern. So then it's about how badly does Lewandowski want to leave Bayern. So is his priority, I want to leave Bayern, or is it, well, I want to leave Bayern to go to Barcelona? So I don't know what Lewandowski's priorities are. So
if Chelsea have put a genuine offer on the table, and now Lewandowski is faced with 2 options, one being Barcelona, one being Chelsea. If he chooses Barcelona, I'm sorry, bro, he's a bit of a dickhead. I don't know how else to tell you that.
How so?
Because, bro, Barcelona don't even have money to register their own players. They don't even know whether Dembele is staying.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works, bro. Don't talk before, bro. That's not how it works, bro. Shut up, man.
You shut up.
What is this, bro?
Abdul going strong.
Bro, this guy thinks you have to pay money to register players, bro.
Wait, Abdul, are you? I thought you're Newcastle. I thought you're a Newcastle fan. What's happening?
I thought you were a Madrid fan, man. Why do I see red in your?
Where's all the smoke coming from? Where's all this smoke coming from?
By the way, HH, I'm hearing you were talking about wars, man. The only wars is your hairline that's looking like a war zone, bro.
Okay, that's a little strong.
So Bombast. Kindly finish your points, please.
So I think he had a bad day.
He must have had a bad day. He must have had a bad day at the front line. I think
was he on the terrace? Was he on the terrace show again? Because I know when he was on the terrace, he got exposed.
No, so, I think he was actually on the front line in what's it called? Donetsk. Bombast, right. Please continue.
Anyway. Seems like people are divided between Chelsea really need creators. No, Chelsea really need goals. No, Chelsea really need creators. I don't see a massive difference in Chelsea's outlook of the season if you just go and get Dembele. I don't think it's going to improve your position any. But man, goals win games. Go and get Ronaldo.
Oh, okay, but sorry, before I move, what if Tuchel doesn't want him? What if it's like, for Tuchel, like, say, for what I want to do and so forth, this isn't the guy that I want?
Okay, let's say I'm Todd Bowley and I say to Tuchel, look, man, we've got an opportunity to get you some goals, bona fide goals. If he scores 18 in that bum team, he can score, 20, 25 in Chelsea?
And then, no, don't do that. He scored 18 for Man United, where United had their worst ever finish in Premier League history. So all because you score a lot of goals doesn't mean that the team plays well. He scored
Okay.
18 goals. Yay! United had their worst ever finish ever in Premier League history.
And that's Ronaldo's fault.
Yeah.
No. It's not about whether it's his fault or not. Just saying he scores loads of goals isn't
Sorry,
as simple because football is a lot more complicated than that.
That should be points tally, not finish. Points tally, not finish. There wasn't the worst finish in United history, but it's points tally.
I say, man,
Oh, sorry, yeah, what's
he
points
is
tally?
of
Yes.
use. If I'm Todd B and I ask Thomas Tuchel, what do you need? So Thomas Tuchel says, you know what, we really need some goals. I say, I'll get you Ronaldo. Thomas Tuchel then turns to me and says, yeah, no, I don't want him. He doesn't really fit the system. So I'm Todd B. I turn around to Tuchel and I say, where are the goals going to come from? You don't want him, right? Where are the goals going to come from?
Oh no! I got into a market too. Wow. That's important. No, I go to the market and get a player that can not only get me goals but help me goals to actually win more games. Because the issue is this. The issue was it's not about scoring goals in bunches. It's about spreading your goals around. So spreading your goals around so that you're winning more games.
Wow, that's the issue. That was beautiful. Who's the player? Who's the player you're after? Who is it? Then? Name it.
Double L. What about the number 10 for Chelsea? Isn't the number 10 always open?
Let's roll with Mohammed. Talk to me. Ronaldo to Chelsea. Does it work out?
I think in theory it does, because last season the creativity took a down hit when James got injured in the Juventus game and Chilwell didn't get the surgery done and he was out for the whole season. And I know Chilwell isn't seen as the best creator or whatever, but he's still young, and James for me is the best creator in the Chelsea team. Him not being there for a big portion of the season, it left it to like that Brexit merchant Mount to create, and that guy doesn't know how to even dribble, bro. Like the guy, he knows how to shoot the ball here and there, but I mean, as a creative player, if your main creator is Mount, of course the creative stats aren't going to look great. And Pulisic, I mean, that post-lockdown period, he's not Neymar anymore at the end of the day. He was Neymar post-lockdown, but that's in the past now. This season, he wasn't the creative guy where he could dribble around the back line and create a goal. That's not how he played this past season. So it's Mount, Pulisic, and let's be honest, Werner's not a creative player. He's an in-behind merchant. He puts a ball in.
Werner's a spy. He's a spy. Werner's a spy.
Exactly. And Ziyech, bro, he's overplaying through passes. He can't even connect with Lukaku. He knows Lukaku's touch.
Ziyech is going to Milan next week. So
exactly. Yeah. So in theory, it can work, but it's not only on the pitch. On the pitch, he might perform, but the more important thing is, in theory, he can attract more players to Chelsea. Like if Ronaldo comes to Chelsea, in theory, more players might want to go to Chelsea. And you guys have a lot of issues. Like you guys let go of 3 center backs, and all you have now is Thiago Silva, who's his wife, who's doing up lawyer on Twitter. She's trying to be his lawyer on Twitter. Sarr, who gave Nketiah Henry's number, and you have Chalobah, who's the one who bent over for Mane to score that one goal. So, in all honesty, the center back issue is a big deal, and you guys have to attract at least 2 center backs, 2. And in the
Mohammed, we're working on it.
Yeah. So, but the issue is, you guys need to be able to attract.
Someone's message up. Bottom line, Ronaldo to Chelsea, good or bad move?
It's a good move.
But work hard. Okay. Yeah. Also, that talks to me. Ronaldo to Chelsea.
I think I've thought about it a lot. I mean, it's actually not bad. I don't think it's a bad move at all. First, from a United perspective, like their owners, they're showing that they really actually don't give a shit about the club, and they care about is money. Hey, selling off Ronaldo, you don't have to pay those wages. It's a win for them, right? And so why would they not want to sell him? Let's put it that way. Yeah, he gives all that shit, but like he gives all the the branding and everything, but you're not in the Champions League. You're not gonna be in the Champions League. What's the point of having Cristiano Ronaldo then, right? So you might as well get rid of those wages at least, so you can at least I don't know what Man United's plan are, but they're such a joke club. But the thing with Ronaldo to Chelsea that I like is last season he always had to come deep because the midfield was always struggling. They were very they couldn't. They never had the ball, and when they had the ball, they never really passed it forwards anyway. So he always had to come deep because he never got the ball. Chelsea have a functioning midfield. They have Jorginho Conte, Jorginho Kovacic. It functions. It works. And so that's why he won't have to do that. He'll have more opportunities to actually stay up and actually be part of the link-up play up front. Well, I say be part of the link-up play.
But so you knowing, obviously, just football and so forth. Because again, forget what all these clowns say on Twitter and so forth, because it's all PR speak. Do you truly believe that Ten Hag wants Cristiano in his team?
No.
Privately?
No. I was going to swear.
Yeah.
No effing way. No. There's no way this guy wants this guy in his team. He needs his strikers to be dynamic. He needs his striker to be part of actually coming deep and doing something instead of what Ronaldo does, just coming deep, passing at one time, and then complaining, what the hell am I supposed to do here, right? He needs a dynamic guy, and Cristiano is 37. He's not dynamic. He's always had a dynamic striker. I don't know what he's going to do with Cristiano. He says all he wants in the public and everything. There's no way he wants Cristiano in his plans. In my opinion, United should sell him. For the sake of everyone's sake, for everyone's sake, Ronaldo should leave. Like, it would benefit everyone.
For me, I really believe that it would be beneficial for United if they were to, because it frees everyone and it allows Ten Hag to really fully form the team that he wants.
Players are so baby. They're so arrogant without any results. Because they finished second with all the fans were with them and everything like that, and then in the end they're just trash players. Chelsea at least have high quality mentality players like Kante, like Reece James, that actually don't rely on others to give them praise. They actually have the mentality to work with a Cristiano character. They don't fall for him, right? They're not going to just become worse because they think, everything has to go through him. No, I'm going to play my game, and Cristiano is going to be part of that. So I feel like Chelsea's mentality and what Tuchel instills in them is better just to work with Ronaldo in terms of mentality as well as with tactics. He can just stay there. Bro, Chelsea might not have a lot of creativity, but they can cross. They have a hell of a lot of ability to cross from the wings. If you get the Oos as well on the right, you could literally have Chilwell on the left, and either Pulisic or what's his name, Mount, or the other guy, Havertz, even on the left. There's someone very fast down the left, and then Reece James and the Us on the right, and then you just spam crosses into the box for Cristiano. I know that's only a theory, but it's like it's better chance than what he had at United to get more goals. So if he got 18 goals at that trash United team, imagine what he could do if he's getting his crosses spammed into the box every 2 minutes. You could literally go back to Frank Lampard's, to Frank Homeboy's cross and inshallah, and it would actually work. So, and these Chelsea players have experienced that. So I don't actually think that it's a bad move. I think it actually should happen, because there's no way that staying at United is going to do anyone any favors. It's not going to help Ronaldo, because these guys are not making Champions League next season, right? They're just not, so the way they're going in the transfer market. And there's no way that it benefits United, because there's these wages are crazy. No way it benefits Ten Hag, because it put pressure on him to use him when he really doesn't want to. And so it frees everyone from just the shackles of having Cristiano Ronaldo, which has just been such a failure because of just everyone to do with it. And I think at Chelsea, it will just be handled a lot better. And I think that with Chelsea, it could work. I don't know. Maybe at Bayern, I don't know. But he has to leave United, in my opinion.
Okay.
AJ, can I ask you a question, bro?
No, Ronaldo to Chelsea. Analyze it.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
And I was confused because Zeman, he spoke, what's it called? What I was saying earlier is that HH is very understandable that he wants to leave because he's missed the Champions League, bro. I don't know what this narrative of him wanting to stay and play. He wasn't even. I don't even know. Like United fans, they convinced themselves that he's only gonna play in the league, but you're not gonna win the league. So basically, you're telling me he's gonna spend his last year.
Cristiano in Europa makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, bro. And I don't blame him, bro. Like he's ambitious, bro. Like say what you want about him, his first touch, his dribbling, bro. One thing you can never question is his desire to win and his desire to compete at the highest level, bro. I will always give him that no matter what. And the one thing I will say is, HH, for me personally, I think it would be a good signing for Chelsea because I understand that he doesn't fit what Tuchel is looking for. But
what I'm reading is that you guys are trying to bin off Timo Werner in a swap deal with Juventus for De Ligt. You're trying to get rid of Ziyech. Yes, I know Ziyech isn't a number 9, but tell me, HH, without Lukaku, without Werner, who's gonna play up front, HH? Who's gonna be a number 9? And yes, you can tell me that Tuchel's system, it doesn't require like a proper number 9, but what kind of like false versatile number 9 are you gonna bring in? Because in Nkunku, he just signed a new contract. He's not leaving until next year. So who are you really gonna bring in? Like, honestly, I don't think it works perfectly. It obviously doesn't suit anybody with eyes and a brain knows it's not a perfect match. But who else is there, bro? Who else is there that you can get? Because this market is dead. Tuchel has been on his knees, HH, for Lewandowski. He tried to get him last year. He tried to get him this year, and he's been rejected twice. Once by Bayern and once by Lewandowski. Lewandowski has said he doesn't even entertain any other offer. So I don't know what this bombasta, blaster, duster guy is talking about. Like, bro, he rejected Chelsea, bro. He said he didn't even consider it. He didn't even consider it.
But he's a dickhead for doing so.
You feel me? So I think for Lewandowski, for Cristiano, I think he would like 1 year, bro, a stopgap, and the next season get Nkunku because he's gonna have a release clause next year. Get Nkunku, I think he will fit perfectly. But for this summer, HH. And by the way, like, I know this isn't about Chelsea's transfer talk, but I'm hearing you guys have 200 million to spend, right? And at the same time, I'm hearing you in for Declan Rice. Like, that's
Los Blancos Studio. Thoughts on Ronaldo to Chelsea? Thoughts on Ronaldo to Chelsea? Los Blancos Studio.
So can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
No, we can't hear you, man.
I think before we get into Ronaldo, we need to appreciate like how we actually got here in the first place. You know what I mean? Like why are Chelsea FC in a position where they are linked with a 37-year-old striker?
Not any old 37-year-old. One of the goats, one of the greats. Say it's right.
What I'm saying is like why are Chelsea? What happened?
Your mic just went super high in the volume or something. Wow. Yeah, boy, you're good now. Yeah.
Sorry. Why? The key is why are Chelsea FC, one of the biggest clubs in European football, why are they linked with a 37-year-old striker when at least from what I was told, they purchased one of the most informed strikers of the season.
Los Blancos, have you heard the notion of we move forward, we don't look backward. We look ahead of us.
I see what you did there.
Striker. But this is the funny thing, though. Yes, Lukaku is a striker, he's a better finisher, he's a guy that makes better runs. But he's so much more than that. That's why, see, if Lukaku was okay, cool, at least, if you give him a chance to score, but he's more than that. Like, Lukaku is like a striker stroke number 10. So yes, he can finish it. Yes, he occupies.
Wait, hey, would you say?
A lot more, but my coach, give him the ball.
This isn't me.
He can lay a pass. He makes smart decisions. Do you hear what I said? Smart decisions. Do you know how I love how to soccer?
I need to explain this.
But the only 10 is the amount of goals he scored last season.
He can control a ball.
Wait, did I hear that?
He knows what he's doing when he has the ball. He's using his brain.
He
has footballing intelligence. He's thinking about what he's doing.
No, you're not gonna just
Los Blancos Studios. Gracias.
No. You see, he has all these ideas, right?
What are these ideas? Can HH elaborate?
SK, you're a sicko.
Vamos. He has all these ideas, right? It's just that first touch. He just misexecutes, right? He just misexecutes.
No, let me explain.
Did I hear come out your mouth that he's a number 10?
Samuel. So in a court of law, we hear from the prosecution and you hear from the defense. Now you've heard from the prosecution, and let me hear the defense now, guys. What?
Bro, Lukaku can defend himself better than you can.
Oh wow! So guys, look. Here's the thing. Look, so my thing is so Now, you've heard from the prosecution and so forth, and now hear from the defense.
Okay.
The prosecution, they didn't tell you what date that clip was taken.
You're repping yourself?
The prosecution also did not give context as to that. Now, the context is, guys, you're all smart here. Members of the jury, we're all smart here.
This is manipulation, by the way. It's manipulation.
Members of the jury.
The context was that you.
Wait, no. Sorry, this is the defense. Can the defense speak? Can the defense speak? Can the defense speak? Can the defense speak? Thank you.
Go on, HH. Go on.
I made that statement within the context of Lukaku in a certain system. Members of the jury, you cannot take an isolated statement and make an overarching point. What you need to do is to take that one statement and make sure that you put it within the proper context, so you can make a general statement that's fully through. Can I finish the defense? The defense is still speaking. The defense is still speaking. Thank you very much. I would like to not to be disturbed while the defense finishes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Members of the jury,
that's not me.
YSK, you know what? YSK, let me just hit that mute button for YSK. Where is that mute? Thank you very much. So, members of the of the jury, context. I said that's because it was Lukaku in Conte's system, which isn't the same as the system that he has. I said that when Lukaku was surrounded by certain players, which he wasn't surrounded by Chelsea. So Los Blancos studio, you playing that bomb-ass thing to make me look badly. I'm still the GOAT analyst. I'm still that dude. That says nothing.
The only question I would say is that, like, in response to, okay, I take your system, Con. It's just that, do you need to be in a specific system to have a good touch and to have football intelligence? Because you said that Lukaku was intelligent. You said he had an excellent touch.
Los Blancos studio.
I'm
sure people of the streets,
because as part of
members of the jury,
for what I know, you don't need to be in a good system to be able to have football intelligence and to have a good touch. And the other thing,
do you know what the depression is? The depression leads to bad play. If you're mentally homesick, you're depressed, and you're feeling sad, that affects your physical play.
Much like Hazard, right?
So
eating away his depression.
I'm only saying this because this is the context. This is the context that Chelsea came into the season. Bearing in mind that you obviously had a conversation with a certain a backwards that. This play.
If he was homesick, why did he leave home?
Yeah.
Why did he leave home?
No, it's because his father had enough, and he told him, "You need to go out to the world, son."
Los Blancos studio.
Told him to go out to the world.
Los Blancos studio. This is about Ronaldo to Chelsea. Can you please focus? Because I'm sure members, I'm sure people who are watching this are wondering why we're not focusing on the title.
There's a lot of people in the chat.
You think about number 10s, and you think Zidane, Ozil, all these guys, and then this guy thinks Lukaku.
Los Blancos.
Ronaldo 100%, man.
Ronaldo to Chelsea.
No, it's just a lot of people saying guilty in the chat as well. HH, there's
most of them are saying that you're talking trash.
Wait, HH,
did you trash?
I want to go.
Mute Blanco studio. They say I should give you a yellow.
Did you build your Pro Club's cam around the Lukaku?
Los Blanco studio.
I mean, he has all the features.
Los Blanco studio.
Okay, I'll finish. I just thought it's important because the question I was asking was why are Chelsea linked with, and the reason why Chelsea are linked with 37-year-old goalscorer Ronaldo is because Lukaku was supposed to be the Don, the G, the number 10, the intelligence, the ball touching, the 25 goals a game a season player that was going to somehow improve the team.
Did he score against Brazil in the World Cup quarterfinal? No, yeah. So, what you saying? Yeah, what are you saying?
Can you say that again?
No. Sorry, my throat. It's not COVID. It's not COVID. I just have like I have like a cough.
I'm just hearing you saying that you're saying Lukaku is.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
Okay, cool. I don't know whether it was on the pitch against. I don't know if it was the pitch against Wales as well.
Okay, I know. Brazil.
He could have been. Who knows? Same with Hazard as well.
Yeah.
It is what.
Okay. So
it is. But Sam Bogues. What's that? Anyway. That's the context. So the reality is that why I'm saying this is because Chelsea have a terrible track record of number 9s right now. if you're going to be bringing Ronaldo in, you're presumably going to be bringing Ronaldo in to be a number 9. You spent 100 million on a player who was supposedly
97.5.
Okay, plus add-ons. So and he flopped. He was a flop. He was a disaster. Like, so I mean, people were talking about Bale going to MLS. Bale actually scored more goals in his loan season at Spurs than Lukaku did in that Premier League season. And people saying that Bale's finished. Like in less appearances as well, So, there is something about Chelsea Football Club where strikers forwards go to die. That's keeping it stacked. So if I'm honest, if Ronaldo goes to Chelsea to be a number 9, his career's over. It's finished. It's done. There's no point.
So you're really banking against Ronaldo.
Yeah, I am against because I've seen quality players to play in that role, in that number 9 role. Because
it's just a shirt number. It's just a shirt number 9.
Not Costa though, not Diego Costa.
No.
Yeah, not Drogba.
I want to go next after Red Devil, man.
No. It's going to be a Zeman and then LSG.
Zeman is Los Blancos. It's Los Blancos Studios.
My bad, bro.
The only reason that even Drogba is a legend at Chelsea is because he scored a penalty against Bayern. But if he didn't score that penalty as a number 9,
he scored a header.
Yeah, RDS. Let me ask you a question, because you're picking on Chelsea's. You're picking on Chelsea's front line, saying that they're cursed and they haven't had a successful attacker since Diego Costa. We'll say 5 years ago.
Diego Costa,
number 9.
Yeah. When was the last time United had a successful number 9?
Well, like Zlatan.
Yeah,
one season, bro.
Yeah, but he was a success though.
And even
Martial was good for one season.
Martial, Rashford was good for.
Hold on, let me respond. Abdul,
one season isn't success, bro.
Abdul, Ronaldo is our number 9, and Cavano's our number 9 this season.
Yeah, true.
Did they score more goals than Lukaku did for Chelsea this season? Yes or no?
Zeman.
I think
did Lukaku score double Sancho's
your
goals?
Thoughts on Ronaldo? Zeman, your thoughts on Ronaldo to Chelsea? Zeman, your thoughts on Ronaldo to Chelsea?
You see, the thing is, man, I feel like Los Blancos really brought up some good points.
Not really.
One of them being, if you actually look at it, this guy went from he was at Inter while Ronaldo was at Juve. And this guy,
for God's sake,
let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture.
Don't have anything better to do in your life than a hate on him, man. A fellow black man at that.
Man, speak your truth, man. What are you talking about? Zeman's white. He's white.
No, relax. I'm black. Relax.
Wait, hold on. Zeman's black.
It's gonna get racial. No, I'm not. Sammy, I'm not.
Zeman, you know that we're gonna have a
face reveal.
Zeman, are you black or are you white? What race are you?
Wow, man, I'm black, man.
Then why did you say you were not black?
No. I was trying to keep my.
It's a meme.
Okay, so you're black.
Let me live, man.
Well, insult your fellow black man.
Yeah, I was gonna say
self-hater, traitor, Judas. What's that?
I mean, Lukaku decided to represent Belgium. Belgium's history, man. So
just
anyway,
like Tim's, man.
Okay. All right.
No. Anyway, if you actually look at it, the long history of Lukaku. First, this guy went to this guy was at Inter Milan, and Cristiano Ronaldo at Juve ended up being the top goal scorer. Then he decided to move to the EPL. Relax, man. Easy. No. Then he decided to move to Chelsea, and Cristiano Ronaldo ended up being the top goal scorer. And now you want to bring Cristiano Ronaldo to Chelsea to replace Lukaku. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. Like, Cristiano Ronaldo definitely dunked on Lukaku's career, and this is embarrassing. What is it? How old is Lukaku? 28. Nah, that can never be my striker, man. That can never be my striker. But to be honest with you, I don't understand Chelsea's recruitment policies.
Just keep asking yes or no questions.
No, I think he's broken, bro. I think he's broken.
Zeman, is it a good or bad move? Yes or no?
Yeah. No, the move just doesn't make sense to me because of the players you guys are linked to. if you guys end up getting Sterling and not Dembele, it doesn't make sense. Who's gonna provide an assist for Cristiano Ronaldo? It doesn't make sense unless you think that Connor, unless you
Los
think
Blancos.
homeboy Connor,
Los Blancos.
Connor. It's Connor.
It's Connor.
No, okay, no what?
Connor.
No, okay,
Connor.
that's it. Los Blancos and White Skin, this is your final warning. Next transgression is a yellow. You're not gonna make him American. You're not gonna have that American twinge for Conor Gallagher. Ziman, are you finished with your points so we can get to this dude, PSG Delta?
Yeah, I want to say shout out to Todd B and it's just funny. It's just funny that when Cristiano Ronaldo beats his case, Todd B is all over him. It just doesn't make sense, bro.
Delta. this Hangout is a mess. This Hangout has been a mess.
Yo, what's up,
Delta.
Mr. Mosby? What's going on?
What?
What's up?
Yellow? That's not yellow.
Wait,
Personally,
what did you say?
personally, that's at least a yellow. That's at least a yellow.
At least
What?
yellow.
At least a
bro.
yellow.
Wait, White Skin, what did he say?
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Yeah.
The guy from Zack and Cody. Remember?
Wait, hold on, wait. Marvin, wait, what did he say?
He said
Wait,
the guy from Zack and Cody.
said, "What's up, Mr. Mosby?"
Mr. Mosby.
Who is Mosby?
Hold on,
It's
I'ma show
basically
you,
it was
I'ma
from a
show you.
TV show called The Sweet Life of Zack
I'ma
and
show
Cody.
you. I'ma show you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show
Okay,
you on my computer.
Delta,
Hold on.
before you go, I want to see an image of Mr. Mosby.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Just by the way, he was already on a warning.
Yeah, he was. Let's say he was a hotel worker.
Bro.
Put it that way.
Let's see. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Wait, no. Okay, let me.
H,
Okay,
H,
how do you
bring
spell
up an
it?
image.
How do you spell
It's
it?
literally Mr. Mosby.
It's Mosby.
Mr. Mosby, the way that you would spell it.
He's basically a
Moseby.
bald black guy who was manager of a hotel, I think. He was the
Yeah, he
hotel
was.
manager.
Yeah.
That's Delta. That's a yellow. That's a yellow for you, Delta.
I
Now,
hate
Delta,
this hangout so much.
Cristiano to
Chelsea or PSG? Are we talking about Chelsea? Or
No.
PSG?
We're talking to Chelsea. To Chelsea. Is it a good move?
You know what, Church? I have a better question for you. Actually, do you want the Ronaldo fan base part of your club? Do you want that?
Yes, for marketing wise.
This guy's already booked.
No. Do you want that fan base? You know, that ludicrous, maniac, psychopath, all kinds of craziness. Do you want that to be part of Chelsea Football Club?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, you do.
I mean, look, I can look at it from a different angle, man. Like the Portuguese influence at Chelsea, it's there. Like, let me think.
This
Hey,
is the
that's
textbook
bullshit.
definition of a token black man.
Nah,
man.
That's
Okay,
bullshit,
no. Ziman, we're not having. That's for Monday. That's a Monday night discussion.
Wow.
So save it for Monday. Ziman, save it for Monday. Delta.
That
better be a topic on Monday.
Ronaldo.
No, let Delta land.
I can look at it from a different angle. Like the Portuguese influence at Chelsea, it's there. Jose Mugabe won Chelsea 3 Premier League titles, and but at the end of the day, I think it's a horrible signing, man. I don't think that coward should be anywhere near Chelsea. I mean, he can't link up play, he can't press, he's stiff. He isn't match fit to consistently play 90 minutes.
This channel's weird, man.
And look, if you look at it in a bigger picture, he's not wanted and shouldn't be. But it's okay. I mean, he's a 37-year-old man stripper who moves his hips like prime Shakira. But yeah, moving on, man. I mean, this is the same guy from last season that was on his knees for Pep like he's the Spanish Johnny Sins. Like, let's be real here. This guy is constantly looking after. He's like one of those hookers you see from the left street. You know, he's going after my Bayern.
Wait. Delta. Did you say the Spanish Johnny Sins?
Yeah.
I did. Wise guy.
You do realize he's Portuguese, right?
No, I'm talking about Pep Guardiola.
Yeah. He's talking about twerking for Pep. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay. Moving on from that, why is he good for Chelsea? I don't see it. I don't think he's good for PSG either. I think he should just stay at United, or if he can make a move, just go back to Sporting. You know, because I don't see a reason as to why Chelsea would go for him. Because you already got the Zick, you got the Verts. Why add CR? Yeah, why add?
What is the Zick?
Delta.
I have my own nicknames. All right, relax.
Delta. We can answer that question. Delta. You said why should Chelsea go?
You do realize
we can answer
Chelsea's number 10.
What was that? Los Blancos?
No, we can give me a second. We can answer. I'm just saying.
It's mute this guy.
No. It's okay. We can answer the question, Delta. One second, Delta. 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
And exactly, and you look at it. Some people look at it as football being an entertainment, but I look at it as about winning. Look at Lewandowski. I mean, people don't really rate him because of his entertainment. They rate him because he scores goals and win trophies and win games. That's how I look at Cristiano and what he's been doing. So honestly, I think Messi needs to either change his play style or hit the bench because you can't keep doing this. I just want
that all that is just answer Delta. What can you achieve?
Delta, I think that's an 8K.
Come
Delta, that's an 8. That's at least 8K. Borderline 10K. Borderline 10K.
Come on.
So no, hold on, Delta, relax. Delta, so the prosecution has put in Exhibit A. Can the defense please respond to the 8K exhibit that was put forth right now?
We're putting it into evidence. We're putting it into evidence, bro.
Delta, respond to the evidence.
You know that was just that was basically
accomplish my dream. I deserve this. I want to be the best.
Yo, Delta.
Wait, was that Delta?
Is that you?
That was my little brother. You know, that was just my little
Delta.
brother.
That's you.
He hit the mic. He got my headphones in, and he just tried to speak. But yeah, man. Let's say
Delta. Explain that clip that Blancos just put, because that was you saying that Cristiano is a winner, Messi isn't a winner. Messi should be more like Cristiano. Explain that clip.
What? Come on, man. I never said Messi wasn't a winner. Messi's a 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, man. He should be classifying him not as a winner. But yeah, okay, I'll explain it. All right, I'll go and you know what, H. This was before Messi won his 7th Ballon d'Or and before Cristiano hit the factos on Instagram and before his sisters became like you ever played The Witcher and you seen like the 3 witch. That's basically his sisters. They're just piling in and everything.
No, sorry, drop the break.
Yeah. No, let me explain. Can I
Delta, I understand, Delta.
The problem, Delta, is that you said that at the beginning of the year, so it really wasn't that long ago, to be honest. How could you radically change your view in the space of about like a few months,
bro? Because Messi was shit, bro. That's why.
You know? Hey, mute your mic, bro. Mute your mic. Listen. That was before Messi won his 7th Ballon d'Or. That was before that factor just ticked me off because it really has. It really has, and a lot of Messi fans feel the same way. Because look, Messi, he's my 2nd favorite player of all time, and I gotta defend this guy. So for you to just go out of pocket and just hit the factors on Instagram, dude, you're 37-year-old, man. Okay, I get it. You're not a good father, but you should act at least like a good.
Okay, no.
Whoa.
Delta became Pusha T, man.
Second yellow. Second yellow.
Delta might be a school shooter.
Delta, man.
He's on a yellow.
Because you want a yellow. I mean, let's.
That's a very.
I'm feeling lenient. I'm feeling lenient right now.
He paying the refs. He paying
the refs, man. It's only because it's
this is the AFCON.
Shout out to Maria Gidgeli out there.
Darkson Howard Webb, man. Darkson Howard
That PSG money's long. That PSG.
Wait, hold on. That's a yellow for YSK. Calling me dark-skinned Howard Webb. So let's hit this dubs. So shout out to your boy Dajo Aria. Thank you for the dub. If Christina joins CFC, he will be the greatest player that has ever played for CFC after Eden Hazard and Drogba and
Eden Hazard.
and wait, what was his name? Freaking, what's his name? Zola. Yes.
Wow. Wow,
that's your hero.
Wait.
That's your hero.
Wait.
Fake contacts. Fake
What do you mean,
contacts.
bro? There's a shirt
Fake
behind
contacts.
him.
No.
His shirt is behind
guys,
him.
Yeah, it's right there. No, he looked behind to look
guys,
at
wow.
his name. He looked behind to look at
Fraud.
his name.
He's a fraud.
Guys,
He's a
hold
fraud.
on.
He's a fraud. Call him
Guys,
fraud.
I have to edit.
He's old. He's old.
Hold, shush. I've got to edit, upload stuff. I have insomnia.
Stuff.
And stuff and everything. So
You shouldn't have dementia.
So my thing. Sage, do you want a red card? Okay, so relax, man. Thank you.
And let's be honest, Werner's not a creative player. He's an in-behind merchant. He puts a ball in.
Werner's a spy. He's a spy. Werner's a spy.
Exactly. And Ziyech, bro, he's overplaying through passes. He can't even connect with Lukaku. He knows Lukaku's touch.
Ziyech is going to Milan next week, so yeah.
Exactly. So
we interrupt this program for an important news announcement. I told you about it. I told you about the yet. 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 Told you about the yet. Told you about the yet. Told you about the yet.
I think we should sing along. We told you about the yeah.
Hey, let's hear those finger snap, man.
Wait,
Come
can you add jazz to the background while he's singing that?
Yeah, I need some beat drops. I need some Travis Scott type beat drops.
That man, that would have made it go.
I'm still waiting for the album. I'm still waiting for the album.
Right? He promised us an album, bro. We haven't got a single track.
Wait, first of all, YSK, how the hell did you do that so quickly?
He's a menace, bro. He's a menace. He has like a third hand.
He has a lab full of computers, man. That's why you guys.
People working for me.
Sammy, if you ever seen Dexter Laboratory, and you know how he goes down, he has a bunch of like electronics and technology and all these computers. That's YSK right there, man. He has a bunch of computers.
Do you know what? I'm still reeling from HH saying Lukaku's a number 10.
So what's it called? Took doesn't want him. If Todd forces it, your club has no future. Dajo, thank you for that, man. Thank you. Todd Bowley, hashtag Todd B. I'm trading RJ and Kante for CR7. Hashtag.
Oh wow!
I mean that is something an American would do.
If that happens, I will do heroin.
All right.
No, that's
okay.
that's. The right thing.
Just recap football. Puts me on the call. I want to test my ink.
Wait, who's that?
Guys, this community is.
Does anyone know who that is?
Is crazy. I don't know why I attract this kind of people and so forth. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think you understand the speaking and typing is just two different things.
Lage. Shout out to your boy Lage.
This isn't me, brother. This isn't me.
Lage. I better not see Abdul in one of those War of Fun charity advertisements. Please donate $2 to save this last of
That was good, bro.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
No. Isn't what's his name doing a live stream? Laporta is doing another live stream, a Barca live stream.
It's true. I don't know live stream.
You know, Aguero.
Let me get his jobs.
Bro, you know, Aguero is gonna invite Messi to his Twitch stream to raise funds for Laporta in Barcelona, bro.
Oh yeah. That will do numbers. Let's be honest. That will do numbers.
Wow, bro. If I see this guy doing collabs,
the same person that gave us 85 for Beyond Talking.
Collapse.
Like, what's it called? Robbie says that special guest here, we have a lot of portals so far. So guys, put it
Make sure you go over and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe.
I mean, speaking of collabs, he did have heart issues, so
below,
relax. Let's relax.
Barcelona, how has this come to this?
Seriously. But Barcelona are not even a trash football club anymore.
They're gonna
They're literally.
They're gonna do
They're literally a clown show, man. They're literally a clown show.
Yo, God, relax, man.
No, like imagine if like after that stream, but says, "I want to hit that subscribe button and hit those likes."
Join our Patreon, man.
No, YSK, I made a mistake.
Laporta is gonna do a Twitch stream.
Check out the website. Check out the website.
He's gonna do a Twitch stream and YouTube stream, and Aguero and Messi are gonna do a stream as well, doing a fundraiser for the
They might even do a Twitter space.
Bro, they might even do a Twitter space. Bro. They're gonna say all donations go to a Barcelona debt, bro.
Wait, hold on. Let me hear this. Shout out to your boy Abris Fred says Kako also World Cup counts. Zad only thank for that. Abris Fred, thank for the dub. Abris Fred, thank for that. Thank you. Kelvin Tahiru. I hope Amira Dime is asleep. She doesn't love you. She's a part-time spy for Barbosa. She's to steal any manscape you use and send it to Barbosa. No, shout out to Amira Dime. I think she's got married right now. You know, my new squeeze is Maria Gijeli, man. Shout out to Maria Gijeli.
What happened to Raphael?
Go to Instagram and you'll see. Kevin Siri says, if you're to build an all-star 11 team and no strikers available, but Werner and Barbosa are available, who would you choose between the two?
Barbosa.
I would only choose Barbosa if he divorces Rafi. Then I'll choose Barbosa. So yeah,
Raphael.
And also the devil you know, as I say, the devil you know. So keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Omo knows.
Now he's a philosopher.
So Todd B is doing Mendes a favor for future stars.
For what? For what? What future stars?
Shout out to boy Alps. CR7 is not a number 9. You need a Benzema to aid him. That Benzema is Havertz, apparently. Your boy Bave. If CR7 was black and Sims was white, what would the HH say? I say the same thing. That's
cap.
That's cap.
I plead the fifth. Peace 260 says the fall of Bram is real. When you know what? All right. I also transfer this is better than shit. Okay, thanks for that, man. Miguel Rabines. It's either something dodgy was going on under previous hierarchy or it was unimaginable incompetence. How is Todd B having better connections with super agents in 2 weeks than the several years prior? Look, connections are just connections. It's all about connections. And look, for me, I really believe this is a marketing thing. Because for Todd, remember, Abramovich was purely football. Purely football.
Can I say something?
Wait. Okay, but Todd Bowley, he views this as a marketing thing because this is a marketing thing to say what's up.
Wait, it said Todd B had connections, but didn't Bram had connections too?
Bro, he even brought John Cena to the bridge. He even brought John Cena, man.
YSK, watch your mouth. There's still a war going on. Watch your mouth, YSK.
Bro, Todd B brought John Cena to the match.
So, come on. No, but look, Miguel, this is about marketing. It's not about football. It's about marketing. So he's like, Cristiano, goals, Instagram followers. This does well for us for merchandise for Todd. But Todd, I need a treble. And I need us to win back our UCL trophy. And I'm not sure whether homeboy it can be that dude. Abdullah, you wanted to say something. Talk to me.
AJ, you're talking about connection. It's all about American. When Abramovich was there, he has a side chick called Granaskia. So that's a connection. Move on.
He's connected to his secretary.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, let's delve in
there.
Allegedly.
Wait, I wanna even bring in a much more wider topic in here, man, and that is in connection to: do you believe that Cristiano is pushing to leave?
I do believe
United.
that. Yeah. No, because if you look at what his agent is doing, going to Bayern, going to Chelsea.
But isn't this the exact same thing that happened when the whole thing of Man City to Real Madrid to this and so forth?
Exactly.
Wait.
No, last season, Real Madrid was his first option, but Carlo Ancelotti just
said
came
no.
out.
Wait, what happened? What happened to challenge? I thought this guy was always a challenge merchant. Are you telling me
Europa
that he's
League,
running away from a challenge?
Z-Man, it's PR, man. He's just doing it for PR.
Okay, guys, let's just be real right now. We can talk about whether he made the team worse, this and that, and so forth. He still got 18 goals, and the team failed to get in the top 4. Do you truly believe that Cristiano is going to play in the Europa League?
There's a part of me that would like to believe that.
And also, okay, one thing. Europa League, and also let's say they don't.
No, he's
let's
not.
Say,
He doesn't.
let's say they don't
HH,
even get Frankie.
There's a loophole. He doesn't have to play Europa League. He could just be used for the EPL. That's about it. And maybe come on for the final.
Champions League.
Yeah, but
he
knows,
doesn't have to play Europa League.
But he knows the team
doesn't have to.
He can become Mr. Europa League.
He knows the team aren't going to win the Premier League, even if he stays and plays PL games. Like, the challenge, this is too big of a challenge. He took a step too big on this challenge, bro.
No, but see, my thing is that I think that he looked at Juventus, and because when
let's keep it real. I don't want to be that guy, but I have to keep it real, bro.
Okay.
If he goes to Chelsea, what trophies is he real? What Capital One Cup? What's in your wallet, or an FA Cup? The league's already done. Like the Champions League, you guys might not win it, so it's just like.
But
what's
Cristiano
out
will
there?
believe that
Chelsea are in a better position.
They're in a better position to win the UCL. So my thing though is that, let's put it real, he wants to win the Champions League again. Because when he watched that Juve All or Nothing documentary and he looked at how pissed off he was when they lost, he wants to win that, at least win one more before he can say what's up. Because who knows, if PSG gets all their pieces right, Messi could get number 5.
No,
if everything right.
No, PSG.
Wait. So
Mbappe FC is cooking.
How true was it that he had last season? He had an offer from Man City. Was that true, or was that just fake rumors?
That's for me. I believe that was fake.
We'll never know. As much as we want to convince ourselves, we'll never know.
Because
there was no money on the table.
Do you know what I believe? I believe this is what I believe, and it's worked. I think that was a ruse to put United fans in a frenzy for United to now go and sign him. Ole never wanted Cristiano for his team. But once fans heard that this guy's going to go to Man City and everyone was going to go crazy, United said, no, let's bring him back. And they bought into the whole Disney Plus storyline, and look where we are right now with United and so forth. So I believe that for Cristiano, he knows that I only have a few years left. I cannot afford to waste any of these years. Kanziman, let's be real. Do you really believe United will finish top 4 next season?
I mean, it's going to be an uphill battle for them.
It's going to be an uphill battle. So he could do another year. And also, 2 things. Do you think they'll get top 4? Do you think they'll win the Europa League? I say probably no to both of those
Europa
questions.
League, they might be able to win the Europa League, but
they might. But would you put money down on them winning it? That they'll definitely win it, because who knows who drops down from the Champions League?
Yeah,
so my thing is that for a guy who's 37,
but my thing is like, if it depends, if Manchester United actually bring in the players that they've been linked to, or at least bring in 4 players that they've been linked to. And
they say Frankie is close, apparently.
And Ten Hag is able to absolutely, adapt and integrate his style to Manchester United. I mean, there aren't that much teams that are better than them just based on paper. But then again, it just depends. How likely are they able to adapt? Is it going to be a smooth sailing? How long is it going to take him in order to integrate his style? Those are questions I still have before I can say like indefinite they're going to win it.
Dude, I'm livid, man. Like this guy, he's living the premises after securing Europa League football for United on May 2022.
No, hold on, Delta. I'm going to ask you this question. No, Delta, hold on. I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
If Cristiano, if Cristiano was to join PSG, would you still be a PSG fan?
Hell no. Hell to the no. Hell no. Absolutely not.
Wow.
Absolutely not.
This is hatred, man.
Have you seen what he's done with Juventus? Have you seen what he's done with United?
No.
Hold on.
So, Delta, you're saying that you would stop being a PSG fan if he was to join.
I'm already getting pissed off with this transfer targets. We're getting some journeyman named from Portugal.
I need to go next.
I disagree with PSG. No, the thing.
And we're getting Renato Sanchez. I mean, with all due respect, we're trying to get world beaters. We're trying to get. My first choice would probably be like DePaul or De Jong. But why Renato?
Did you say Renato Sanchez is a world beater?
No. He's saying he doesn't want him.
Doesn't want them. Okay.
Yeah, we want world beaters, and that's the part of it, man. Luis Campos is after these journeymans. I want world beat. Barcelona are out there, 85 million on the table, and they'll sell him. Why are we not after De Jong? And you come in here with Cristiano. Cristiano is not a good signing. He's not. He plays in the position that Mbappe plays in. They're both right-footed, and they both play as an inverted winger from the left. Why would he fit? HH, we're literally on a dilemma here between Messi and Neymar. Who's going to play on the 10? Why add more pile to the table? We're finished, man. If United, if he joins PSG, we're finished.
No. If he joins and it works, Cristiano actually clicks. He's scoring and Galtier makes it work.
He scores the CL final goal for PSG to finally win the Champions League. Then what?
Well, I'm going to be on loan, so I'm going to be watching it.
From a oh my god!
He's going to be on loan for City.
I respect the devotion, man. You got to respect it, man. You got to respect it. You got to respect
it.
Even
if he scores the winning CL goal for your club.
I like the dedication. The dedication.
I'll be watching from a distance, man.
But seriously though, we need to address this idea that Cristiano Ronaldo makes team worse. Like, where did this come from?
Hold on.
Where the fuck did this come from? No, hold on. Let me go.
He does.
Oh,
no,
he does. He doesn't, bro.
No, let me land. Can I land?
This is the convo I actually really want to have because
Can I land?
Okay. One second. Sage, let me ask you something.
Okay, what?
All right, Rooney. Yeah. Let's start with Wayne Rooney. Did he have his best season with or without Ronaldo?
Why does that matter?
Yeah, it does matter.
Because, no. Because the point is.
Hold on.
One at a time.
Abdul, I'll let Abdul talk and then later.
Nah, because bro, factually, every attack he's gone into, he's made the attackers around him worse. Because I ask you, Rooney, did he have his best season with or without Ronaldo? It was in the following year, bro. Like the season right
How
after
is that
Ronaldo
irrelevant? How's that relevant? Sorry, how's that relevant?
No. Okay, let me ask you. Higuain, where did he have his best season? Was it next to Ronaldo?
Higuain?
Man, I'm gonna bring up Higuain.
Are you on crack? Did you just say Higuain?
I talked to you,
no, bro.
Higuain was
wait, hold on. Let Abdul land.
Higuain had his best season away from Ronaldo. Benzema has had his best seasons away from Ronaldo. Who else has he played with?
Dybala.
Fuck it, but bro, Dybala had his best ever season the season just before Ronaldo joined, and now his career is finished because of Ronaldo.
Dybala hasn't got a shot on target since 2017. I don't want to hear that. Dybala hasn't got a shot on target since 2017.
No, but Sage, you're missing it. There is a correlation, bro. There's a correlation.
No, it's nonsense.
It's fair, man.
Okay, guys. Okay, look. So here's the thing. This is a great combo because it's very complicated, but it makes sense. Now let's just break this down. I'll give it to you, Sage. On face value, a guy that scores a high volume of goals, how can he make people worse on face value? But we need to break it down. Because you say a guy gets 18 goals, that's amazing. Wow, he got 18 goals, third or fourth highest goal scorer. But then United had their lowest points total. It doesn't correlate. Then you now have to look deeper and look at the goals in context. You can't look at things on the face value. You have to look at things in detail. So 18 goals scored, and he averaged, I think I have the number right, 3.7 shots per game for the season. EPL only 3.7 shots. So if a guy is taking loads of shots, that means that times in which you take that shot, you could have given a pass. And that pass could now lead to another pass that can now lead to another goal. Because what you want is everybody to do well. Because if everybody does well and everybody contributes, you win more games. But if you play to one guy and just focus on one guy getting goals, yeah, that guy will get loads of goals, but does the team win more games?
Can I go?
Because it's all about winning as many games as you can to try to win the league or to win a trophy. But you can win, but a guy can have loads of goals, but win a few games. I think Harry Kane was top scorer and Tottenham finished like 5th. So how does that work? That's Harry Kane
don't
can
compare
be top
Harry Kane to Ronaldo.
Hold on, wait. Why? Okay. I don't. The whole, we can bring up the stats of players before and after Cristiano. That's fine. But what I don't understand is how are you going to blame another grown man for another grown man not being able to
don't use the word blame.
No.
Don't use the word blame.
That's what we're doing. That's what. Wait, hold on. So pointing the finger at somebody else is not blaming them.
It's not giving responsibility to each player.
Wait, hold up. See, Wesker, when you now use the word blame, it's as if he is doing so. You know what?
That's what he's doing. We're saying he's making the players worse.
No, Wesker, you blame it Timo Werner. You don't blame it Cristiano. You have to use the word as that when he comes in, the nature of the kind of player that he is and so forth, it affects the team. You can't blame is a negative connotation. Because blame is put on a brick who plays like crap. That's why it's complicated. because you can't use the blame because the guy scores a high number of goals. But this high number of goals are not leading to you winning a high number of
But
games.
there's no positive connotations in making a player worse. Though.
Yeah. And
And also
Sancho
what
is
I would
the only creative player in the United team. Everybody else is shoot
Okay,
first.
I need to go.
Shoot
But
first.
you
Greenwood,
can't
shoot
say
first.
you can't say because just use your bum ass eye test. You can't look at Bruno from last season and say this guy was playing to the highest level possible and he was still bricking it because of Cristiano's taking too many shots. This guy was shockingly bad. It was horrible. And Sancho didn't kick off at all. And then we know what happened with the other guy. He's in Bale right now.
And Martial.
Because I want Los Blancos to go next. But let me ask you this though. We hate doing what is, but we have to since we're here. If Cristiano didn't come and Ole was still in charge, where do you think United finish?
No, United will still finish outside the top 4. They
will still finish out.
So they would finish with similar points total.
It would be worse.
It would be worse because one, we obviously know what happened to Mason Greenwood, so he's gone.
Yes.
Cavani was injury prone. Marcus Rashford was bad even before Ronaldo came, since probably January because of his surgery. And Martial also injury prone, and you saw what happened on his loan in Sevilla. So really, the only consistent attacker that Manchester United would have had was Cristiano Ronaldo. So I'm not saying that his presence improved the attack, but the reality is that all the attacking options that were there were either unavailable for various different reasons, injury prone. There was no attacker going. The only attacker, to be honest, going into the season was Greenwood, and we know what happened. Every other attacker going into the season before Ronaldo was garbage. I watched this. The Europa League final against freaking Villarreal. That's all you have to know. Garbage.
For the record, Benzema wasn't a brick when he was playing with Cristiano. We just didn't pay it. He wasn't a brick. Relax. He wasn't a brick.
He was bad.
He wasn't a brick.
Benzema.
No.
I had him.
There was a season. There was a season where he was a scholar. A season. He wasn't a brick.
What about Bale?
Bale was good with
he wasn't.
Cristiano.
Bale was good with Ronaldo.
He wasn't.
Nah, bro. Bale's best season came as
He wasn't.
Hold on. Wise.
He wasn't stat padding. He had to listen, bro. You have
no. But
Wise,
Benzema's best seasons have happened outside of Cristiano.
Yeah,
That's
because he had to take on the mantle of being the main guy there. Of course, he had to step up. Which is what I'm saying. Bruno has to step up. Sancho has to step up. These guys, all of these dudes around him has to step up. You can't cuddle these players, bro. That's what's wrong with the new generation of players.
Up with him around them?
Bro, you tell me. Maybe they're not man enough.
Everybody has their own
because let me just say something because
are we being too easy on these players though? Because
when he doesn't get a pass, when he doesn't get a pass, he cries like a bitch, bro. Sorry for my language.
So does Bruno.
When he doesn't get the ball properly, even Elanga he's like 19, 20.
No, but Abdul, wait, Abdul, let me answer. Okay, let me ask you this though. Is it Cristiano's fault that Bruno missed an open goal or a 1v1? Is that Cristiano's fault?
I genuinely
I asked a simple question. Is it Cristiano's fault that Bruno missed a 1v1?
I believe it is, and let me tell you why.
What?
I like this guy.
No.
Let me explain.
Come on, Abdul. Come on.
No. Let me explain why.
Guys, let Abdul land.
I need to explain why.
Okay, go on.
Before the season started, last season, the season prior, with Oli, 2 years he was there prior to Ronaldo. He had come in. Did we ever hear about problems in the dressing room? Never, bro. We heard that there was a harmonious dressing room. Everybody was getting along. Everybody was happy. Everybody enjoying the football. Everybody feeding off of each other.
Because everybody.
Let Abdul land.
Ever since Ronaldo came in, the dressing room fell apart, bro. Everybody's confidence is shattered, bro. It's shattered. Bruno's confidence this season has been in the mud. And I
Because
blame
of
that
Ronaldo.
partially on Ronaldo because he ruined the dressing room, bro. It was perfectly harmonious. You know, HH, I have a clip of Terry in August saying that even if Solskjaer gets sacked, at least the place is harmonious. Everybody gets together, gets to like they vibe with each other. And HH, let's be honest, back then they were. What happened? What changed?
Hold up, Abdul. Hold up, Abdul. So you're telling me that the reason that Bruno missed a 1v1, a professional player that is paid hundreds of thousands, is because Cristiano ruined the dressing room, so I can score a 1v1 on open goal.
No, let's be honest. The pressure, because he knows that everybody wants Ronaldo to take that freaking penalty.
Oh, no.
This is actually sick. And this is for a guy who people think he's Abdul. This is sick.
This whole harmonious thing before Cristiano came in with the whole Oli thing. This whole harmonious dressing room is because Oli was telling them everything they wanted to hear, not everything they needed to hear. So Cristiano came in, raised the bar, and these guys couldn't hack it. So you're telling me
would you rather be in top 4 or outside the top 4?
They were harmoniously.
No, because you were moving in the right direction with Oli, bro.
Top 4 isn't a trophy, man. Who
they
cares
went
about
from
top
6th
4?
to 3rd to 2nd. I don't care.
Why is top 4? No, Abdul. That's not. They have to buy other signings.
Can I?
I mean,
Top 4 isn't a trophy, bro. This ain't Arsenal. Top 4 isn't a trophy. So these guys.
But do you even know how a trophy looks like, bro? You haven't seen one in 7 years.
Abdul, what have you won? What have you won? Show me what have you won. What have you won?
Show me what I've won, bro.
What have you won? Show me.
Last time you won a Champions League, I was 5 years old, bro.
Okay.
Anyways.
So okay. So Zeman.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. You know, Oli. You know, when Cristiano Ronaldo came, you know, the whole dressing room lasted. I do think that he raised the bar because look at Oli's stats, guys. This is horrible. I mean, 21% of Manchester United's home defeats in the Premier League history. Oli was responsible for that. The only Manchester United manager to have ever lost to European home games by a margin of more than 1 goal. Oli was responsible for that. He's also responsible for 60% of Manchester United's heaviest defeats in the Premier League. He's also responsible for 30% of Manchester United's heaviest defeats in the club's entire history. Yet, this guy is the guy that, I'm sorry, you can't blame Cristiano Ronaldo for that. This guy, yeah, you can say they were vibing, but vibing for what? What are you winning? And that second place, let's be honest, that second place, if you really dig deep into it, there's been so much teams that are performing poor. It's just that he happened to be performing at a consistent rate. So for me, it's just like you look at all this and you say to yourself,
you can't fluke a second place, bro. The league.
Yeah, but then you also look at the underlying statistics and the fact that this guy has been a failure with these large like defeats with these groundbreaking historical moments. You say to yourself, how is Oli? How is like the whole thing of like them vibing? They were united core. What does that mean if they're not achieving the main objectives? And the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo came in and he elevated what's expected of him. And I'm not even a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Some might even call me Cristiano Ronaldo hater. But the fact that this guy was elevating them and expecting them to you know, he had a certain standards in terms of winning trophies, competing, and the fact that these players weren't you know, they weren't up to that standard. And the fact that they were moaning about defeats, sending out Twitter posts saying we're gonna try again, like Harry Maguire, like. How is he like?
We'll go again.
No, because Abdul, I can't buy that crap.
Did Juventus get better or worse with Ronaldo? Did Juventus get better or worse with Ronaldo?
Are they better right now? They're still 4th.
Did they get Mohammed? There was a recovery period. Like Real Madrid.
Wait. How are Juve now though? You see, my Abdul,
he ruined them. He ruined them.
Abdul, my thinking is that you're a professional player, and there are some things that you expect a professional player to do. Abdul, you telling me that Cristiano is to blame because you can't score an open goal. Even if you have pressure and so forth, you are a professional player being paid hundreds of thousands. I couldn't give a crap what's happening in that dressing room. Score a freaking 1v1. Score an open goal. I mean, if you can't do that, give back Though that I'm asking because that's a pile of crap.
Bro,
I
see.
Then we're dealing with
Can I go?
kids.
Can I go?
Look how many open goals Benzema has missed with Ronaldo. Like, look at that
He didn't
17,
miss
18
open
season.
goals.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
he
Yes,
never
he did.
missed
Look
any
at that
goals.
Valencia. Look, a bunch of games in 17-18 season with Ronaldo. Benzema missed so many open goal chances, and you could say the same about Bruno. Abdul, you could really just make a point about Bruno and Benzema.
Guys, really moving like this is the
Let me bring in
MCU, man.
Blancos. Let me bring Blancos. Talk to me, Blancos.
I mean, first and foremost, I can't. Whatever happened to football being like a team game? Like, I mean, it's not. I don't understand like this the idea that like. I mean, maybe 20, 30 years ago, it was about one player carrying a team and making impact. But the reality is that certainly in the last 5 or 6 years, it's been about like the best teams as opposed to individuals, the ones that have won tournaments. Like Real Madrid won the Champions League with, I know obviously Benzema clutched up, and shout out to Benzema for his consistency. But the reality is like it was the Real Madrid team, the squad that galvanized themselves together. To it wasn't. I wouldn't have said it was Benzema who was the captain who inspired the Real Madrid team. They had a lot of players in that team that understood the Real Madrid identity. So that's important. So the reality is that at the end of the day, it is not on an individual player. It's not an individual player's responsibility to somehow galvanize. No, that comes from ultimately the objectives of the hierarchy in the club. It comes from the manager and the philosophy they want to instill in the players, and it comes to players on the pitch. Now, I literally came off a stream on my channel talking about the best United number 7s in United history. And even as a United fan, I'll be honest, I put Ronaldo as the third. I did. I didn't put Ronaldo as my first. Neither did Eddie, who was also there. So check that out because I know about Best, Robson, Cantona, etc. And actually, even as an unbiased United fan, to be honest, given Ronaldo's position, I was actually surprised by the amount of assists that Ronaldo had. He didn't actually have that many assists for the amount of games that he played, given that he should have been more of a creative player compared to Cantona, who was actually more of a, I won't say a striker, maybe a support striker up front. He actually had more assists than CR7. So but the point I'm trying to make is like, I'm not here saying that Cantona's better than CR7 or whatever. That's not my point. My point just is that at the end of the day, like football is like a team sport, and the notion that like one individual player somehow destabilizes the entire team is nonsense. Like no individual player can do that. If you have several players, and the reality is for Manchester United this season, several players in this team were not able to perform to the ability that they should have performed, and that's what destabilized things. And the reality is, as someone who watched United, that a lot of these players were showing this form far before. I'm not hearing people saying it's worse when these same people were saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was trash, Rashford was garbage, etc. before Ronaldo came, and now are then saying, oh, but Ronaldo made them worse. Hang on a minute. You already said that Rashford, Martial, all these players were garbage already before now. So how do you go from garbage to more garbage? That makes no sense. So a lot of
Did you guys hear what Chiellini said about Ronaldo when he left?
Yeah, I know what Chiellini said about Ronaldo.
Not only Chiellini, you could also look at Benzema.
Chiellini knows more than anybody on this point.
Let me just finish my point. The point I'm trying to make is like let's actually be like reasonable for a second. One individual player does not just suddenly like destabilize the team. In the context of United, it was multifactorial. In the context of Juventus, I'd also argue it was multifactorial because that Juventus team, as Allegri is showing, like is mismanaged.
It's aging.
Is unbalanced.
They lost to Benfica and Charles Darwin without Cristiano on that pitch in the UCL.
Exactly.
RDS. We're not saying he's the only problem, but we're saying he's a major factor. But that's the point I'm trying to make. You're saying a major factor, but the reality is like you can't. That's almost like saying, well, if you take Ronaldo team and suddenly that team is now going to like bounce back and perform. We've already seen that Juventus haven't somehow magically gotten better. They're still garbage. United were garbage before CR7 came, and if he leaves, they're still going to be garbage because the key positions that United need, defensive midfield, wingers, etc., they've not been filled, and that's been the case. They weren't playing Champions League football before Ronaldo came anyway, with the Europa League football. And in the case of Real Madrid, to be honest, Real Madrid, I would argue that
it's more of the mentality of Real Madrid in the Champions League than any individuals. They won Champions League before Ronaldo.
But RDS, I don't believe
they won Champions Leagues before Ronaldo, and they win Champions Leagues after Ronaldo. That's
RDS. I'm sorry. Look. Prior to him joining Juventus in 2018, Juventus reached the Champions League final in 2017 and 2015. So you can't just say.
But what about Juventus after
they lost Pogba?
Their team was way better.
No, 2017 in Muhammad. 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, their team was way better too.
They had Dani Alves. They lost Dani Alves.
Mohamed, how do you explain? One second. How do you explain that with Ronaldo?
Wait, let me go because I
wait. Abdul, make it because I need to read this docs. Abdul, make the points. I'll come to Mohamed.
Ronaldo scored 27 goals. He scored 27 goals for Juventus this season when he was there. So before last season. He scored 27 goals, and they had to scam top 4 on the last day because Napoli blew it. Last season, without Ronaldo, they qualified for the Champions League like with 10 games to go. Bro. So don't come and tell me they are not better without Ronaldo. They are a better team without Ronaldo.
Abdul, have you actually watched Juventus play this season?
They got better results.
Abdul, did Juventus get touched in their own house by Benfica in the UCL without Cristiano? Yes or no?
Benfica.
He means Villarreal.
Yeah, you mean Villarreal.
Sorry, Villarreal. Did they get touched by Villarreal?
They got touched by Lyon and Porto with Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean Lyon and Porto.
That was Bentancur and Chesney playing.
You're talking about the same Villarreal team who beat Bayern Munich. I mean, come on.
No. But my thing is, they got beaten. There's one thing to lose, and there's one way you got soundly beaten, and that's the thing that just saw. No, these guys are old. These guys are old, and also Allegri in that dude. Okay, let me just hit this doors and come to Mohamed. I know you're waiting. So, Shorty boy Daddy Uz says, Sia Kelly. Okay, Daddy Uz, thanks for that.
Hey, he's been cleared, man. Stop calling him Sia Kelly.
Thanks for that. Has he? Assassin 10. Thank you for the dope, Assassin. Messi won 2 trophies this season and has more goals and assists in 2022 by a margin. CR7 has been a loser this season. And about the case, okay, all right.
Hey, what 2 trophies though?
What were the 2 trophies?
Yeah, Finalisma, bro.
Liga.
And
are we counting Uber Eats?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
did he count?
No, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Lens impressive. What's up?
He did score the winning goal.
Yeah.
No. Darth Pizza. When are you releasing your? Okay. All right, thanks for that.
When is it coming?
Daddy Oos. HH. Yeah, can barely spell his. Oh, this guy still have beef.
This is
the El Clasico super chat, man. Yeah. The El Clasico super chat. Yeah, this is the El Clasico super chat, man.
Miss B Nation. Welter is from El Chiringuito. Oh wow.
Isn't that a Madrid-based media?
Yeah. It's Talents FC. LL, Mr. Mosby, you hated the. Okay, all right, thank you.
White twins kids.
Thank you. Fletting, CR37 and Mendes, harassment, Pogba and Raiola, United Clowns. Thank you for that, Talent FC. Very, very, very sweet. Link, still waiting on Ukraine from. Oh, okay.
Wait.
So let's move on. Let's move on. Shout out to Ukraine. Alps. Guys, this is not 2018. Send CR7 to MLS.
He can't go to America, man. He can't.
He
can't. With any MLS team taken.
That's the case.
Nah, bro.
Daddy Us, shush. Daddy Us. Only Pendu can stop Bayern's league streak. Hashtag CR to FCB.
HH, think about it. If he goes to Dortmund, it's perfect. They create tons of chances for him. He could be a BVB legend. It's perfect.
Okay, he's not going to Dortmund.
Champions League too.
Okay, he's not going to Dortmund. No. Trick. CR7 would give Chelsea their 3rd UCL.
Factors, man. Factors.
No, he wouldn't.
Second
UCL.
Second
He wouldn't.
No. If we're being real, fourth.
Second UCL.
PA. Correlation is not causation. Amateur analysis there.
Of course. Yeah.
Shout out to your boy here who says last time Rooney won the CL. Last time Rooney won the CL was with CR7. One of the best Higuain's seasons was 11-12, and he won La Liga with CR. No, Higuain's best season was at Napoli. Where he broke the record.
Napoli. His last
Ozil's best season was with CR7. Dybala got
No,
MVP.
we're talking about attackers, bro. Attackers.
Your boy here says Abdul is doing the LeBron fan arguments against MJ. Shout out to boy Babe who says this narrative that he makes teams worse would be fair if the teams didn't win daily squats. The guy won 5 CLs, leagues in a row, and so on.
That
What
Real
the
Madrid
F?
tax. Real Madrid tax.
Yeah, but look, that's
Leagues
Real
in a
Madrid.
row was Man United.
I mean, he didn't win that much leagues.
Wait, you know that raises a good
He
question.
only won 3.
If let's say Ronaldo wasn't in that 3-peat team, but Benzema was the main man, and think about it, H is because back then Modric was in his prime, Casemiro
They don't win
prime,
3 in a row.
Ramos prime.
They don't win 3 in a row.
They don't.
I think they
because
win 3 in a row.
no, because Benzema was having his stint,
Abdul,
man.
Now we're
Abdul,
rewriting
Abdul, thank you
history,
for
man.
bringing that up.
Now we're rewriting
Yeah.
history. Now.
It's to say, Abdul, I can they needed. See, my thing here is that Cristiano didn't do it all himself. Without Cristiano, they don't win the 3 in a row because he was a goal scoring freak.
It's like
So even if Benzema was the main man, they don't know.
Cristiano's not scoring.
Did he see Did he see the amount of goals the guy scored in critical games?
Yeah,
in that run?
I disagree with you because if you put another.
Wait, Delta, I don't care. How the hell can you disagree with that?
Let me tell you.
Delta, you're telling us Benzema, without Cristiano, they win 3 in a row.
Okay, maybe not 16, 17, but I think they win at least 2. I think they'll win at least 2
No. I see Cristiano Ronaldo as being like Kevin Durant to what he was to the Warriors.
I mean, no. The Warriors would have won it. They won it without him.
No,
they
needed him. No, they wouldn't.
I don't believe that because that was just
killing them.
that was just a LeBron masterclass going from 3-1 down.
Let's move. Kelvin's a hero. Any team, an attacker goes 1-on-1 with Maguire. The British Booker T does a spinner Rooney. They always have him breakdancing like Eddie Gordo from Tekken.
That's fair.
Kelvin, man, we love your humor, man. We love your humor. Shout out to the fridge, man. Shout out to the fridge. Shout out to the fridge.
You know he got married, HH. Yeah, so
he got married.
Shout out to the marriage, man. Simar Singh. If CR7 leaves United, it would actually suit United as they can build from scratch. Chelsea, if given an option, should choose Neymar over CR7. Oh no. Between Neymar and CR7, I'm going with Neymar for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
Your
don't
boy
know
here,
about that, man.
winning over
individual,
winning over individual seasons. Ask Harden and Westbrook. Oh yeah. I mean, look, no. I said no. Winning is always the main thing, and I said again, James Harden is the most overrated player of all time. Silence
like
FC.
Hazard.
Abdul, why did Messi ruin Coutinho, Dembele, and Malcolm?
That's a fair point, actually.
Drop a break. He said Malcolm.
Yeah.
He said
Malcolm.
He even said Dembele.
Griezmann as well.
Wait, how is it
Griezmann as well.
Abdul respond.
Suarez Golden Boot winning season was next to who? Next to Messi. Neymar's arguably, some say his first season at PSG was best. I would say 14-15 was best. And even in his documentary, he says how important Messi was for him. I haven't ever seen a player come out and say, "Oh, Ronaldo was important for me." Maybe Benzema, but bro, he was dropping 5 goals a season.
Benzema is the polar opposite.
We got 2 examples, but at the end of the day, we're talking about like.
All right, David Villa. Where did his season come? Next to Messi.
We're talking about careers that were ruined. Griezmann's career was destroyed. Coutinho's career was destroyed. You know, like
but Griezmann.
Coutinho was never good, man.
You can make a case that Neymar's career is going to be destroyed.
Coutinho.
Griezmann for sure.
Coutinho was a superstar at Liverpool. This bum came to Barcelona and he got exposed. Wait,
hold on. So Hartman, why talk Chelsea when Arsenal are about to drop a 9 out of 10 transfer window? Todd Bowley taking Chelsea back to their real level. Man U with a 10 out of 10.
Speedy, man.
Can I say something about that? Let me say something about this, dog. You see, I've been seeing on the tier where Arsenal fans they are this kind of getting over the head, jumping into the ship, jumping into lagoon. Do you remember who your manager is? It's Mikel Arteta. You know that, right?
Yeah,
and now he's getting the backing now. And if that fraud does not win that Europa League or make top 4.
Oh no, the pressure's on him.
Yeah,
the pressure's on him. Oh, shout out boy, yeah.
And plus, Arsenal is bigger than Chelsea.
40% of CR7 Juve teammates are in the MLS right now. 40%?
But what's that supposed to mean?
Dude, he just made that percentage up, man. That's not. 40%.
Yeah, like what's there's Chiellini and who else?
Yeah, I mean he's been playing for like 20 years.
Matuidi, Higuain.
I think the point is
Higuain doesn't count, bro.
Wait. Daddy Oos, last time United won. Okay. Right. So All right. Talent FC. Silence FC. His boy Talent FC says PSG Delta is right. Benzema makes France worse. Is that the Union Jack? Oh, Talent FC, please. Mohammed, talk to me. Okay, I'll come to Suleiman.
In terms of even Oli, for example, when people were saying the dressing room would be harmonious, that's because, man, like, everybody was happy because Oli was calling people Rashi, Lingsy. He was calling everybody nicknames that everybody was happy because mediocrity was accepted. That's what it was. The coach was telling people, keep doing what you're doing and just vibes it out and just be happy. And
I mean, it's better than sixth place, isn't it, though?
But, bro, the bottom line is they were never going to win anything because they didn't have the mentality to win. The coach was telling them counterattack. Even the style is not sustainable. Any coach could tell you Oli was playing well, yes. Why? Because the style suited it for a period of time when the fans weren't putting pressure on them. You think Cristiano's pressure is difficult. Imagine if the fans' pressure was there during a lockdown. So the fact of the matter is Oli was letting them feel comfortable. Everything was okay. They weren't going to get dropped. Rash Bandicoot was just happy. I'm going to start every game. I could put 10 stinkers in a row. 10 back-to-back stinkers. Oli's going to start me. He calls me Rashy. I'm his
Rash Bandicoot.
Bro, it is what it is. Bro, he got a necklace called Rashy. The coach calls him Rashy, bro. Everybody, you could put 10 back-to-back stinkers. You're Rashy, bro. You're starting. The PR is with you. You are not.
Yeah, you do make a good point. Bro. You make a good point. You make a good point, bro.
So the bottom line is the dressing room was always going to be harmonious because when CR7 came in, he was like, bro, fuck this. We're winning a trophy. You guys can't just be happy with mediocrity. I want to win. You guys have to play like you care. It's not about, sitting around and being happy. Oh, yeah, Ollie's calling me Rashy, Lingsy. Oh, we're here to win.
It's cooking.
I'm here to win.
Mohammed is
Imagine
guys, clip this.
Yeah.
We're gonna call him
guys, streets. I need to see hashtag Mohammed. Hashtag Mohammed.
Bro, they're gonna start calling Bisaki, bro. Bisaki.
Okay, you know what? Okay, Suleiman, can you take over, please? So, can you take over?
He's kind of like you.
Let Mohammed speak.
Within this whole Dybala thing, he played before Ronaldo and he still flopped in the final. Okay, fair enough. The bottom line is, I talked to Juventus fans. Juventus fans tell me Dybala was a brick, period. If they don't want to give Dybala responsibility, what is Cristiano? Is he the Jesus that takes the sins of the other players? You can't put the sins of other players on a different player. You're a professional. How could you make it to that top level, but you can't put it in the middle of your boot into an open net from 2 yards out? You're knuckleballing it into baby goals. You don't know how to technically put a ball into the back of the net. And it's Cristiano's fault that you don't know how to strike a football.
Yeah, he scored 20 Dude.
Bro, the best skill he had is a hop step. That's the best skill he had. He stole that from Jorginho.
Mohammed, I'm never
Suleiman.
All right, so shout out Mohammed, bro. He was cooking there, and I agree with like most of his points. But I just want to touch on one point that I heard, which is you can't fluke a second place finish in the league, which I disagree with. And the reason is because, like, United that season, isn't that, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that the season where they got like 20 penalties? Like
yes, 20 penalties. There was after the final whistle against Brighton.
Exactly. Bro, to make it 3-2.
The worst second place finish of all time.
And then Liverpool also had like a bunch of injuries where they had like Van Dijk out, Matip out. So you can't fluke a second place.
You know why I said it was?
Chelsea had Lampard as well. Don't forget that.
Let me tell you why it wasn't.
But he was an attack-minded man.
Because the they finished in second place under Mourinho as well in 2018, and they fell off the following year exactly like they fell off this year. So what I will say is the whole getting lucky with penalties thing. I say personally, bro, just for me, everybody has their fair share of luck during a 38-game season.
Well, wouldn't you say they're always down tools?
Wait, so now there's a fair share of luck? Now there's a fair share of luck.
They down tools.
You make your own luck.
Now it's luck. Now it's luck. Now there's a fair share of luck. Wow.
And with
Gender merchants.
With this Cristiano point, I think people like I agree that like he has his downsides as a player. Like this guy, when you look at a technical standpoint, he can't dribble, he can't do anything like besides scoring goals. But like, what else do you expect from a 37-year-old? You know, and like to be fair, like he does his job, which is scoring goals, and like this I don't accept any Bruno excuses. Oh, if Ronaldo wasn't there, he'd do better. At the end of the day, he's still like a limited footballer, even without Cristiano. He might have stat padded more, but at the end of the day, he wasn't going to win United a trophy. So I don't think it matters. So yeah.
But Sullivan, did you see against Brentford?
Hokage, because he hasn't spoken yet. Hokage, talk to me. Because remember, you were the one that actually brought this up in our stream yesterday, because you said that you only want Cristiano for social media purposes, but he'd actually make you guys worse and so forth. So do you actually buy this notion that Cristiano makes guys worse?
Okay, I honestly don't know anymore, dude. I listen,
because it's a tricky one, because it's like you can see it in terms of, okay, he takes so many shots and so, but at the same time, it's like, well, how do you blame him for Bruno missing a 1v1? How good has Dybala been since 2017? How good have Juve been since Cristiano has now left? So it's like, but yeah, go on.
I guess I was thinking about it yesterday after, and I was like, okay, no one, even if you're the most diehard Ronaldo fan, like people like, yeah, that always send super chats defending Ronaldo's honor. You cannot disagree that he has fallen off footballing wise. Time has definitely caught up to him. Like maybe you could say, okay, he's not like 30% off or something. Like he's definitely not 2017, 2018, 2016 goal scoring freak Cristiano Ronaldo scoring hat tricks, offsides hat tricks against Bayern and hat tricks against other big teams. Whatever, I forget the hat tricks. Atletico, I think it was too. But when I think about since he's left Real Madrid, he hasn't played in a good team. Juventus was trash. This Man U team is the worst team I've ever seen be called a big team. It's the worst team I've ever seen. I've never seen a player as bad as Maguire. I've never seen a guy as scared of the ball as Bruno. I've never seen a loser like McTominay who gets applauded for having Maggie, whatever the hell you want to call him, Sui, whatever. So then I was backtracking. I'm like, okay, well, put Ronaldo, who isn't in his peak anymore, okay, put him in a Bayern, right? At a place like Bayern, there aren't other players that, besides Gnabry, there aren't a lot of players that like to score high volumes of goals. The reason why at Manchester United, the two standouts for me that really got bad is obviously Rashford and Martial. The reason why these two, I think, have been impacted the most, because you can't say Sancho. Sancho isn't a high-volume goal scorer. He's a creator. So his own bad performances is not down to Ronaldo. Him looking lost on the field is not down to the Ronaldo. I think it's just the young thing and coming back to the Prem and it just being too much for him. A player like Martial and Rashford, their biggest qualities is goal scoring. None of you guys can deny that. These guys, their best quality, I think it was the season they got second. I think Martial and Rashford both had 17 goals in the season, in the league. That's pretty good. They were a pretty lethal duo in the second half of the season that year. And the reason why that becomes a problem when Ronaldo comes in, and the reason why it's true when you say, at least in the Man United case, that he makes players worse, is because now that Ronaldo's here, being the figurehead, being the guy who wants all the chances, to score all the chances, 3.7 shots a game in the league is a lot. That's a lot of shots for a single player, and that's an average. Some games he was taking 8 shots in, and some games he was taking 2 shots in the games against Man City and Liverpool when they were getting played off the park. But the reason why this becomes a problem, because still when they get the chances, they're all falling to Ronaldo. And then if there's no chances coming to Rashford, no chances coming to Martial, they're not scoring goals. They're talked about their goal scoring. So if they're not scoring goals, people start saying, oh, they're playing bad. Oh, they're playing bad. And scoring goals makes them confident. So when they're not doing the thing they're known for the best, then their confidence goes down. And that's why you saw Martial was loaned at the end, because he was that bad. And Rashford looked like he forgot how to play football legitimately. Like,
but the thing is, how good was Rashford before Cristiano came there? It's like, how good were these players before Cristiano arrived? You see, that would only hold weight if these guys were like really amazing and so forth before. Hence why it makes sense for the whole Benzema thing, because Benzema for Lyon was amazing. Now Benzema, since Cristiano has left, is the best player in the world. But for United, I'm like, I never rated Bruno. Even when he was playing well, I never rated him. And Rashford has been crap for the last 5 years, and Martial has really been on the decline for the last few years as well. So how much of it can really be on Cristiano? from the United point of view.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they were extremely amazing, world class, but I'm just saying for players, you can't. If Rashford and Martial were getting more chances to score and scoring more goals, their confidence would be higher. I'm just saying that when Ronaldo's there, he's getting all the chances are mostly falling to him. I mean, they wouldn't have got out of the group stage without Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So I mean, the goals against Atlanta and all that were just very clutch and amazing. But I'm just saying, the chances that fell to those types of players whose confidence relies on scoring goals, they diminished, and then their confidence went down. And then when they did get chances, they will waffle everything. And at a team like Bayern, now I'm backtracking. Like, okay, Gnabry is the only guy that likes to score a lot. Muller is a strictly creator now. Coman is strictly like dribble and create. Sane is a creator more. So like now I want to backtrack on what I was saying yesterday. That okay, maybe he would be a disaster at Bayern, maybe not anymore, but. Yeah, I mean, and in the Benzema case, wasn't there the one season, I think it was 11-12 at Madrid, where Benzema had a crazy amount of goals playing alongside Cristiano? Now, I know that's not one season, but maybe that was one season, but I was too harsh yesterday because, in my opinion, the teams he's been in after Madrid have been just woeful. So it's kind of really hard to judge. And as for, I don't know where he should go. Like, I don't see him playing Europa. I never believed that, so I have no idea where this guy's going.
So because Abdul, you wanted to say something before I come to you guys. You wanted to say something, Abdul?
I actually forgot what I was going to say.
Oh yeah, good. All right, wait. Let me come to Kenny. Then to you, Smoke. Kenny.
Cool. Yeah, for me, there's context to every. Like you can't say he just comes in and makes team bad. It's like that Juventus point, for example. For me, it's a bad point because the Juventus team that went to the those two Champions League final. You had when he came in, Chiellini was getting older, and
Pogba
he
wasn't there.
Yeah, Pogba wasn't there. Pirlo wasn't there. Vidal wasn't there. Yeah. And then Bonucci went to Milan, and then ever since he went there, it was never the same player. So you can't just.
It's a good point.
Yes, so you can't just say he came in and then they become a bad team. There's circumstances there, and then for me the Benzema basically Ronaldo you can't because Ronaldo's a goal scorer. So obviously when he comes into a team, like you're gonna have to create chances for him. So obviously, and he's the best goal scorer there is. So between Benzema and Ronaldo, obviously you're gonna want Ronaldo to get more chance. So Benzema's gonna have to take a back seat. You have to do that. Not every team, not every player can not every guy can score like 50, 30 goals in each team. You have certain roles, and then you work for Real Madrid.
Smoke.
The thing is, there's pros and cons for having Ronaldo.
Sorry, Kenny's still spoken. I think Kenny was lagging. Kenny's sorry.
So yeah, like if you follow basketball, LeBron went to Miami. Chris Bosh, before he went to Miami, was an all-star. And then when he came to Miami with Dwayne Wade and LeBron, he had to change his game style. He wasn't scoring as much, but he helped them win. So obviously, just when you're that guy, you're that guy. Like it's Ronaldo. You have to create space for the man, and you win. Obviously, when he was in his prime, now you can't do that anymore. He's too old for that. But when he was in his prime, you had to create space for the man because you knew he was going to win you competition.
I think that's the key point. Preferring on Smoke is ISC. That's why you go back to the whole Real Madrid thing when he was in his prime. What Benzema did was right because it made them win and made them one of the best Champions League teams that we've ever seen. At 37, going on to 38 now, we've now seen that when now makes space for him. Look at where United finished. They can say, well, without him and so forth, but he's not acquiescing to a 37-year-old as opposed to a guy in their prime.
Is there a point to be said? Wait, I was just going to...
Hold on. Zeman and then Blanco.
I was going to say, is there a point to be said? I do believe that Cristiano Ronaldo in old age, you have to compensate for what he can't do, which is pressing and whatnot. But I also think that in football, it's much easier to compensate for the weaknesses of a central forward in terms of pressing compared to a winger. Because if you're used to being a goal scorer on the flank, it's much harder to compensate because you have to majority of wingers nowadays they're being tasked to press, they're being tasked to track
you're
back.
much more involved in the game.
It depends what team you're playing for, right? If you're playing for a team that has possession, then it's easier to hide a player because majority of the time you're going to have the ball. But if you're playing for a counter-attacking team, which in most big games they're not going to have possession, then you need almost everyone to help defend. As it's a hole and it's easy to break through. Because if you look at most games against even Liverpool and City, there wasn't anyone pressing the keeper, and most teams build from the keeper, so it's easy to bypass. Hence, Fernandes was looking like a fool because you had this guy running on his own, and they just play a triangle around him. Now the thing is this: what Ronaldo brings to the game makes sense if you're a team that's doing well, because all you're gonna need is someone to put the ball at the back of the net. But if you're a team that's struggling and you need all your men to commit in defending and attacking, then he's the wrong guy for you, because the other attackers will have to do his job for him. And that's where the problem starts. The problem is not to do with scoring. It's about first thing first. United's not going to have majority of the ball because they don't have the midfielders to hold the possession. So majority of the time you are defending, and it's hard to defend with 10 men against a much more superior team. So hence he becomes an impediment to his team. No one is questioning his scoring ability. We're saying that what he brings is not as helpful to the teams that he's been going to of late. Because as you said, an old Juventus team, meaning that there's less legs on the park. You need more physicality, more energy. And he is actually one less player when you don't have the ball. So hence at Madrid it made sense because he was in his prime and he was playing against a team, playing with a team in his prime. Whereby now, even if he comes to Chelsea, you're gonna have the same problem because at the moment your attack is not coherent. You don't always keep the ball, especially with Kante and Jorginho. So hence it makes sense that as much as he has this elite mentality, he has to make peace that the body cannot again sustain the demands of these fast leagues. Hence the Serie is nice because it's slow. But here, where he's at in the Premier League, nah.
All right. Blancos, talk to me. I want to take some.
Sorry, no, it's just a brief correction because I think it was Lukaku was talking about the Ronaldo forward effect. If you actually look at the league stats, the Premier League stats from last season before Ronaldo came, like Rashford had 11 goals, Martial had 4, and Greenwood had 7. So again, I keep on asking the idea, like Martial only had 4 league goals, and I think
sorry, Blancos. How did United actually get second? Who got the
Bruno.
goals? Like
Bruno
was scoring majority.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bruno.
those penalties.
Regarding Bruno,
11 penalties.
Wait, hold on. Let Blancos down. Let Blancos down.
So this
Cavani as well. Cavani.
Yeah, and Cavani as well. Yeah, Cavani can. But even then, Cavani I think got 7 or 8 league goals. So the point is that it's not like before Ronaldo, United had these consistent high goal scorers. Even going back to Greenwood had 7 in that entire campaign, and he actually had 5 this campaign, and even play a complete season. So there's a difference of 2 goals, and he didn't even complete. So, despite Ronaldo being there, Greenwood still, before obviously things happened, still almost achieved his goals from last season in terms of 7. The point I'm trying to make here is that I want to debunk this notion that somehow that Rashford, Martial, the front line were popping off scoring goals. Manchester United did not have consistent goal scorers, and it was only a matter of time that trajectory was going to go down when we look at injuries, when we look at what obviously happened to Mace and so on. So am I saying that Ronaldo made things better for the front line? No, not necessarily. But let's not kid ourselves and think that someone if Ronaldo wasn't here, Rashford is now going to score 17, 18 goals. Martial is now going to be in double digits. That isn't going to happen.
But
RDS, let's be honest. Greenwood.
Hold on. This is the Stop. Because let me take this Dobbs and I'll come to you. Let me take this Dobbs first.
Yeah.
So let's hear it to Kelvin Tahiro. Thank you for the Dob. Whoever told Tuchel to give Jorginho a captain's handbag must be spoken pasta. Anytime Jorginho and Werner are playing, I knew that Chelsea have 9 men. Jorginho has to give back that UEFA award.
Bro, what's that?
No. Look, see, there's a guy on Twitter called Carefree Lewis who said that what's it called? Kovacic, Thiago Silva, and Jorginho are the only world-class players at Chelsea, and Jorginho was just as important as Kante for the UCL win.
But by the way, I was thoroughly entertained. You going back and forth with him. But aside from that, like Jorginho, you know what I hate about just Jorginho as a player? He makes underrated players look bad because people think he's underrated. So they'll go on and they'll say, "Oh, Jorginho's like a regista. Yeah, he's playing a Sergio Busquets role," and it's just like it makes other players look bad that are passers of the game because they think that this is somehow the standard, that he's a standout player for his position, to the point where people rate him way too high.
That's right. So your boy Yassir. MBR equals Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford. Rashford at his best is the best player in the world. Facts. 1-2 Rashi coming for the league. 3-4 Mbappe is a loser.
You know what? I would love to know the history behind Yassir and his love for Rashford.
Yassir, you're doing so well. You're doing so well.
Yassir, again, I took a nap today and I had a dream. It was shocking what I saw in my dream. Maybe it's a prophecy.
Don't read the rest. Don't read the rest.
Dear
Don't read
God,
the rest.
pray for the victims of MBR. Wow.
Oh my
God. That's a hashtag, man. Pray for the victims of MBR, man.
English Talents FC. RDS, you're wrong. Benzema ruined Hazard and Asensio.
I mean,
don't do that. Don't AJ, move on. Just move on.
Asensio.
Wait, are you dancing for just Hazard?
Well, he's dancing for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Abdul, the second place United got 1 win versus top 6 versus Spurs. There's actually it's context. Silence FC, no, Martial got 4 goals in United.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
And second, I guess it's Cavani's fault. That's the real thing. Abdullahi, your take on this whole Cristiano tax and so forth?
I think actually the problem is I can understand people kind of criticizing Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that. I understand that, but if you look at Ronaldo when he was in Madrid, people will say Benzema was playing for him. Even Benzema said that Ronaldo kind of helped him a lot, make him a better player in terms of understanding his positioning and also into kind of coming to the box now to score goals and also becoming a much improved and a better player. Yes, Ronaldo is not like the Ronaldo of 2014, 15, 17, 18. He's different now, more of a goal scorer. But you cannot tell me those goals Ronaldo is scoring is making Manchester United go down, because that team is already bad before Ronaldo comes in. And that is why I've been saying it for a long time. That United team needs a structure from top to bottom. And you brought in Ronaldo. You brought him for the PR, for the jersey, for the brand. That's what you brought him for. You didn't bring exactly what is needed in the club to kind of revamp the squad, make them a better team going forward. Brought in Ronaldo, that's because of the fans wanted him. Oh, let's bring a superstar that people love. Let's bring Cristiano Ronaldo. That pleases the fan. That is what I'm saying. As long as the Glazers are there United, they can never go forward. They'll always go back because their mentality and their brain doesn't think the way other football clubs think. They think like an American. They want to make money from the club, keep making money. You're always going to go back, can never go forward. So you can always put the blame on Ronaldo in terms of him becoming a finished player. I can understand that. But player base around him, have they improved? No. Rashford, trash.
Rashford was trash before Cristiano was there.
Greenwood is in jail.
Bale.
Wait. Relax, Abdul.
That's actually facts.
What does that have to do with Cristiano?
Bale.
Exactly.
There is no goal scorers, man.
Influence tax.
Let's just say LFC fan says, HH, we need a Lionel Messi roast hangers. Too many. Didn't we have one when he scored 6 Uber Eats
yeah,
goals?
we did that the whole
but that wasn't
season,
enough,
man.
though. That wasn't
the whole
enough, though.
season, bro.
Hey, Silliman, man, relax, man.
Is this a CR7
Everyone
roast?
gets
This was a CR7 roast.
It's not, man. People just get too insecure.
So if you look at the attacking prowess to that team, it's not kind of good enough even before Ronaldo come. And now here comes the start pattern is Bruno Fernandes. Because the analogy we have is before Ronaldo comes in, he came in January, was kind of scoring goals. You cannot tell me just because of Ronaldo, Fernando become trash player.
Wait, Abdullah, do you think Bruno became worse after Ronaldo arrived?
See, I think the problem is no. I think the problem is
Bruno before him.
The
How
problem
much
is
did you rate Bruno before?
My issue with that team is I know for the fact that Ronaldo has a winning mentality in him. He has that audacity, and he's gonna go to that pitch and say, "I want to win." Can you tell me in that United players in that team who that mentality Ronaldo has? No one.
David De Gea. What is it? Varane.
Fridge.
Varane has that.
Luke Shaw, Roberto Carlos.
Fridge.
Suleiman, don't mention that name again.
No. YSK, you coined the name.
Exactly.
So, yes.
Varane.
I know that. There's a reason why I said
because
Sherberto
Ronaldo wants to win.
like
Carlos. In that United team, apart from maybe let me say Ronaldo, David De Gea, maybe.
What about Varane, man?
Varane is up there too, man.
A little bit of Varane too. Out of those 4 players, the rest of them are trash. You need to induct them because they have to be class A. Because
See, my thing here is Ronaldo scares me, and he scares me because I don't think this guy wants to actually retire.
No, he's not going to retire. You just got to face the facts, man.
He's going to play with his son. He's going to play with his son.
Yeah. No, I agree, bro. Oh, he's going to do it with LeBron, bro. He's going to wait for his son to get...
That would be... No, but see, I told you... Because my thing is, because obviously we're going to have a World Cup discussion on Sunday and so forth. And it's supposed to be the last World Cup for the 3, like Neymar, Messi, Cristiano. Cristiano's playing in 2026. As long as there's no injury, he's playing 2026.
You know what angers me? Italy, man. Turkey, you had it, bro. You had a chance to knock this guy out, but you decided.
Bro, imagine
but you can't be mad at Macedonia.
But my thing is that I 100% believe that he believes he can win at least one more Champions League. He believes he can win one more Champions League, and he's like, I need to be in a situation that can win me this one Champions League. And he thought that it's Man United. United have this.
Can I see if Ronaldo wants to leave Man United right now? I think for me the best thing for him to go to solidify himself as the greatest of all in terms of winning that UCL is Bayern. Because if he goes to Bayern, Ronaldo will score 50, even 60 goals in one season. Because of how that league is. That guy.
But we're talking about the UCL.
No, but with Sane,
Abdullah, the problem with your prediction is, unfortunately, I said Messi would score 50. It's the same thing could happen to Cristiano.
Bundesliga taxes.
Wait.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Let me ask everyone here, and I'll ask the streets as well. Do you believe that Ronaldo wins another UCL before he retires?
No, he doesn't.
No, it is. You know why? You know why, Teach? Because, and first of all, let me just say something. Like for Ronaldo, if he leaves now, he has to take a pay cut because no top club is gonna give him the wages that he's on.
Hates us.
I will respect him if he takes a pay cut to go to a club such as Sporting Lisbon to get back into the Champions League. Or even Bayern, let's be honest, they're not going to pay him the wages that he's on now. So I would respect him for that. But let's be honest, no top club is going to welcome him anymore.
What? Why not?
Because the wages he demands ruins the wage structure. Because believe it or not, the one thing people always said about Messi was that Messi deserved the wages that he was on. And he did. That's true because he generated a lot of money. But he ruined the wage structure because if Messi's on $1 million a week, you can't go and give Luis Suarez $200K because it's so out of proportion. So it ruins the wage structure. You feel me? So I just can't see anybody taking him because, let's be honest, now football at the highest level, it's about gegenpress, It's about gegenpress. And I don't know if CR39 can do that, bro.
No, he's not going to do that, because we got to look at it this standpoint, bro. It can't happen.
What this guy? He can shock you. What if he shocks you? What if he shocks you and manages to be on a team that's losing to UCL?
No. Mark my words. He won't win a Champions League. Like it's impossible at his age. Like as a starter. I mean, unless he's willing to like massively cut his wages and maybe be on the bench of a top class team, not starting every single week. Considering he doesn't have the physicality to do so, then maybe he could serve as like a.
That's actually good. That's actually a good question. Who's the oldest starting player to actually win a Champions League? Would it be Pirlo?
No, can't be
No,
Pirlo.
it's not
Pirlo
Pirlo.
didn't win it.
Pirlo
Pirlo
didn't win it.
GSL.
Is
He
it
made it
Modric?
to a final.
Is it Modric? It might be Modric.
Really?
Yeah,
Modric.
It's got to
37.
be Modric. It's got to be Modric.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
I thought
Cristiano
Modric
Ronaldo's
is
older
People,
than him.
people are pretending like Cristiano can't freeze himself and like win a Champions League, bro. Like,
No, and
bro,
he's gonna
science
he's
is a
gonna
crazy
freeze
thing.
himself until 2026. Cristiano to Cristiano link up in the World Cup in the USA. Bro.
That's sick. That's no. But see, my thing though is because see, I think Cristiano is the kind of guy where he has ridiculous self-belief. A guy who keeps on taking free kicks with the belief that he will score every single free kick. That's amazing self-belief, and I think that he's like my. 100%, he's too old. He can't run and so forth. But I still believe that this goal scoring ability is still there.
Yeah.
So if there is a team that can be built around the facts of where he doesn't need to press, he doesn't need to pretty much do all the off the ball stuff as everyone else.
What top tier team is going to give him that? There's no top tier team that's going to give him that.
Bayern have Muller pressing for him as the 10. Muller does the heavy lifting as the.
Muller's old.
Nagelsmann needs every player saying what's up.
Chelsea doesn't have a strong frontline press.
Well, Chelsea don't have a back, man. They don't have a back line. So
guys, we can't go from Haram Ball to Haram Ultra Instinct Ball.
He did say at one point that he wanted to go back to Portugal. So maybe Sporting Lisbon would be a good option. I mean, you could look at Sporting Lisbon. I mean, he wasn't.
But he's not winning at UCL there. That's the problem.
Are we sure about that? Because like they're strengthening this.
To be honest, Messi's not going to win a
Champions
League at PSG. Though. That's the problem.
Blancos, Mbappe FC are moving. Mbappe FC making an acquisition.
None of those guys.
One second. You know, Sporting Lisbon, they didn't win the league for 19 years. The season after Bruno left, they won it for the first time.
With Consalves instead of him. The first time in 19 years.
So is there a Bruno tax?
Maybe.
Probably,
bro. Because, bro, apparently he's allergic
to...
Bro,
at Udinese, they went to the relegation zone with Bruno before and after they went to...
Watch some...
Hold on. So there's only a Bruno tax. Okay, you know what? I give up, man.
Yeah, Zima, what do you say?
No, I was gonna say, man, there's gonna be a lot of Cristiano Ronaldo fans that are gonna become like the Portuguese league experts, bro. In a heartbeat, bro. They're gonna be like, that's the top 5 league.
Zima, go onto Twitter. If it joins, you'll be seeing a lot of AVIs will be turn green and white. Why is your AVI green and white? I know FG will speak fluent Portuguese.
I don't understand that. We're talking about retirement. Hasn't Messi retired already?
He did, yeah, he did. I mean,
exactly. So he's gone.
I'll be honest. If Luis Campos has that like Portuguese bias in him, and he wants to get Cristiano at PSG, dude, 2 hours away, I'm gonna be vomiting blood or something, man. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Stop being
blood. No, guys, you guys gotta respect the hustle, man. You gotta respect.
Wait, because hold on, because before you go, let me just hit. So, I put out a poll. So I said, does CR7 win another UCL? The streets decided. So the streets said 40% say hell yeah. 60% say hell no. He wins a UCL before he retires.
Those 40% is years.
Can I just make one final point? Can we at least agree that the only reason Messi won his Copa is because of Arsenal Football Club?
Dude, what is it with you and Messi? What is it with you?
Let Blancos land.
I'm just saying, just because we're talking about those players, all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, because we're talking about impact of players and the impact of the team. At the end of the day, if that brick Leno doesn't get injured by Morpie man against Brighton, Emilio Martinez does not become Argentina goalkeeper number 1. And Emilio Martinez wins the FA Cup and walks straight in to the Argentina number 1 goalkeeping spot, wins the penalty shootout. And the reality is that Don Messi went to 3 Copa finals, lost. And now you've got a keeper.
You're forgetting about Di Maria, though.
Di Maria was also part of the Argentina side before that as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was injured in all the major finals.
Okay,
he was injured.
But let's keep it a stack. One of the big major game changers was the fact that they had a competent goalkeeper for once. who was seen as arguably one of the up and coming best keepers in world football, and he didn't get. And of course, Messi got the credit. Messi apparently won the whole thing. Cool, but the reality is, if it wasn't for that Morpie injury, Emilio Martinez doesn't coincide Argentina's side. He doesn't save those penalties. He doesn't stop those goals. And Argentina probably don't win. Probably don't win that Copa America. It's not. It's fact. He wasn't. It wasn't even a Copa. And at the end of the day, three finals. Three finals.
You see, this is
If
this is
Edward
my
Mendy
point.
Martinez made a
This guy's the polar opposite of Delta, man.
No, I'm not anti-Messi. I'm just saying.
Hold on. Let me get his dubs. Let me get his dubs. Unlike La Potter on his live stream. So Kelvin Tahira, he better have read those dubs, man. Kelvin Tahira, after 8-2. Barca should have signed 8 defenders, giving United player ratings. Maguire deserves a 0.
Wait, with what money, bro? With what money?
Chill. Maguire, Jerry Maguire, aka the Fridge, deserves a 0. He's a suitcase. His days are numbered like a United calendar. Kelvin, shut up, Mash. No, Kelvin, you should be a pause.
Yeah, but he does make a point because let's keep it a stack. A lot of those 8-2 defenders, bro, they're still at the club, man.
Abdul, I wouldn't even blame the defense. It was more like Ter Stegen, man. It was like Ter hologram.
No, it was all of them. It was all of them.
Hold on. Show you what Alps. Alps says, we deadass just spent 3 hours talking about an underwear model. Hater. Bottom line is, stop with this Disney Plus. Chelsea fans have respect for the badge.
Wait,
Alps.
why?
No, Alps. No. Let me deal with this hater. Alps, you're talking with the number 1.
I don't know why you call him Alps.
What else am I going to call him? That looks like a mountain. So Alps, let's go right now. He's the top goal scorer in Champions League history. He's the top international goal scorer of all time, and he was critical in a 3-peat of a Real Madrid thing. Stop hating on a guy that said what's up. Shout out to boy, yeah. Bruno didn't become worse. He just had.
Bro, and the penalties he had, he missed Arsenal.
That's a dub.
He missed
That's a dub.
Villa.
That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub. Shout out to your boy LFC fan says Sporting's coach doesn't want Eagles. CR7 is screwed. Nah, if CR7 is available, they'll take it back 100%. So guys, last thing before we go, because I want to get your thoughts on this. Bale to
LAFC, yeah. I saw the video, man.
But Bale isn't serious.
No. Here's the thing. Now, hear me out.
He's just using it as
No. Hold on. Hear me out. See, because you can easily attack him, but hear me out. When Oscar, Graziano Payet, all those guys moved, you're moving in the peak of your careers, you've done nothing. So I can clown you. If Neymar goes, Neymar, I know what you're supposed to freaking do. You are Brazilian, and you're one of the most talented Brazilians, especially of your generation. So if you're to move down, no. A treble ain't enough. I will clown you. Bale is from Wales. Which Welsh player of any note has what? John Toshak, who the hell?
Giggs.
And he's... Okay, Giggs, fine. But UCL, what's he done for Real Madrid? What's he done for Wales? He's earned his right to go and have fun and end the bad in America.
You know what I'll say to that, is that people, they don't really like to talk about this.
What?
But in 2018, after that 3P, a couple Madrid players, they went on early retirement. Marcelo, Bale, they never really played football after that 2018
Isco as well, yeah.
Well, Isco as well.
What happened to Isco?
A couple.
He's joining Real Betis.
Yes, I'm telling you, a good bunch of players went on early retirement and just sat on the bench at 2018 after that 2018 final.
But could you blame him?
Let's be honest. He's been semi-retired since 2018. He hasn't really played football other than
that. My thing though is that why are people hating on him going to MLS, specifically to Hollywood?
How old is he?
I don't blame him, bro.
He's 32. He's 32.
His legacy is
still young. That's still young.
But Delta, my point is that this isn't the same as Hulk and Thingy going at the pick, ending nothing. He has technically, I say 4. It's 5, but for me, I say he has 4 UCLs.
He just won in 50.
He took Wales to Euro semis, and he's now taking Wales to a World Cup.
So wait, he's still like the greatest British player of all time for you?
Yes,
Yes. I mean, I can look at it. I mean, there's Paul Scholes, who apparently sucks his daughter's toes. There's also who else is there?
Internationally,
if we want to,
internationally, this dude was moved to the flank for.
Is this no? See, here's my thing. See, my thing, because I'm looking at the MLS. As in, what does the MLS have to do even to say what's up? The difficulty with MLS is you need to somehow attract a top player from Europe at their peak.
Insigne.
That's what it is.
You see, my thing is that the Bale thing is interesting because let's see, Ibrahimovic the guy was on the wrong side of 30 and so
What
forth.
about Rooney, man?
Chiellini's there obviously now. They go into the same club, aren't they?
Guys, you're talking about guys who were finished.
What about Pirlo, man? That guy
the interesting thing about
Carlos
Bale,
Vela. Carlos Vela was very good.
The interesting thing about Bale is that it's his age, and his age in 2022. Look at how old is Benzema? How old is Lewandowski?
If you look at Giovanni from Serie A and Carlos Vela from La Liga, they went to MLS and killed it. Like they were just too good for that league because they played in a much difficult league in like Real Sociedad, and I don't know where Giovanni played in the Serie A, but when they came to the MLS, they just killed everybody. They were the best players.
But my thing about Bale is that
I think he's going to do bits. I think he's going to cook.
Of course he is. But my thing is that why should anybody hate him by saying that?
No, they shouldn't.
They shouldn't. So I'm like,
they shouldn't. What he's done.
Because let's be honest, man. Majority of top class players from the past, if you looked at them compared to like the longevity of current players, you would be like, look at Zidane. Zidane retired like at the age of like 30. What is it? 34, 33. So. Players like for me, it's about what has he achieved. I don't think he lived up to his potential. I'll say that.
Who Bale?
I think Bale accomplished a lot of things, but man, if the injuries got to him. But I would really like to see him when he's consistent. No, in terms of achievements, he did. In terms of impact, he did. You could say that, but we haven't seen a consistent version of him. We haven't seen a consistent version of him. That's the only thing.
Come on.
But yeah.
We gotta be happy. So on to more like a serious question, H. How many goals do you think he's gonna score like in the MLS next season?
I'd say like 30 at least. 30.
No, but he has 20.
No. Delta, are you sure you want us to play this game? Because we played this game with Messi in the Uber Eats, and we saw how it has ended up. So if this guy drops 5 goals in the MLS, then
this is even in Europe. This is MLS.
Did you know that the Seattle Sounders won the CONCACAF Champions League? They're the first MLS to do it, and it's this year, man. So,
bro, these team names.
Sorry. Quick question. What's the difference between LAFC and LA Galaxy? Just 2 different teams in LA.
Two different teams.
Yeah, bro. It's like Inter and AC Milan.
LAFC are like
what's the more Hollywood team? That's Galaxy.
Galaxy.
The team
Galaxy got more history. So
the thing is, I don't know.
It's like Man City and Man United.
Wait, hold on. Hokage was saying.
I don't know how seriously he might take this dude. We know the guy likes golf. Gareth Bale, just come 1 hour drive down. We have one of the best in San Diego. We have Torrey Pines Golf Course, which is world class golf.
That's what I'm saying.
Torrey Pines, and the company Bale gets all his golf stuff from is in the city that I live in a city in North San Diego. So I'm pretty sure he's here to enjoy golf. He has to take the field, but I'm telling you, this guy, he's going to be making weekly posts about how he's at Torrey Pines Golf Course playing with the pros. Because
1,000%. No, for me, this decision,
golf is big in America.
It encompassed everything: the sunshine, the weather, golf, and
the
so
LA
forth.
life.
The LA life and everything.
And he also said several times, so I'm going to make a point that actually he enjoyed most of his football he enjoyed was playing for his national side. And you can see it when he plays for Wales, that's when he's truly enjoying football. So I think as far as he's concerned, I'm going to the MLS, keep myself fit, keep myself in shape, or to prepare, or to get myself hyped up for the World Cup at the end of the year. where I hope to do big things for Wales. And to be honest, if he somehow manages to get Wales out of that group and somehow to a quarter, like
relax, man.
I'm just saying it's probably not. So I'm saying if he was able to, then no one's going to care about.
That group right now is looking tricky because I'm like.
Wait, is Delta saying that USA are going to beat Wales? Is that what you're saying, Delta?
USA sucks.
Bro, Iran are no joke.
Delta, relax. I'm not putting money on America to beat Wales, bro.
You're not putting.
I know Iran.
I don't know if
the US is going to make it through, but
HH, you're not putting on Chelsea's number 10.
Pulisic is trash.
Shout out to boy Factos who said Mohammed is the GOAT. 100%, man. We love you, boy, Mohammed.
He is, bro.
Shout out to your boy Shane. You're saying Seattle Sounders have more. All right.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Shout out to your boy Alps. Shout out to your boy Alps. If Argentina wins the World Cup, total. Wait, who is Total Cristiano?
He's like a Cristiano fan.
He's an Instagram fanboy.
Yeah, he's a fanboy.
Yeah.
He has a social media.
So people, no, I'm just saying, in a sick way, I'm actually going to miss the Messi and Cristiano like Twitter because one thing, because what happens when they retire? Do those Twitter things still stay there, or do they just
They will. They're probably because they'll
keep reminiscing about it,
bro.
They
become museums, man. They become museums.
Every single time I go into, like, I just like look through.
The thing is,
I'm seeing like a whole stat sheet about Cristiano's history. So it's like CR7 love you, CR7 forever, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi said he wanted to go to the MLS as well. So like Ronaldo and Messi might actually be in the MLS at the same time.
Did you see the Indian village that had a big cake for Messi and they were chanting Messi all day?
I saw that.
It was a whole Indian village. They were eating a Messi cake and saying,
why is Messi so popular in India, bro?
Are those some of the people that donated the money in the super chat?
I think the majority of them are
blancos.
I want to say something.
No, because here's the thing right now. Because I think Laporte, you know, like a big one is like yellow or thingy. I think Blancos pinned it on the chat. I saw how Laporte was moving, but then Laporte. Did he read out the dub? That's the key thing.
No. It was to buy for Titi's buyout clause, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Terminate his contract.
Blancos, my thing is that Blancos, you know that this takes like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. You know the Blancos. No, I respect the gesture. So
yeah, I do.
We're talking about hundreds of thousands. Like 10 dubs is about 0.5.
They all went to Roberto's weekly wages, bro.
Yeah, majority of it was Roberto Longley's contracts. It was from TT as well, man.
Ricky Puig bus ticket.
Yeah. Ricky Puig's bus ticket.
Let me just get this.
The Dembele.
Hold on to your boy RJ say CR7 will make Mounts worse. Hashtag Benzema. Hashtag Dybala. Hashtag Borno. Guys, it's been swell. Tomorrow we'll be back here on Sunday and so forth. Delta, it's always a displeasure having you here. Peace out. Stay true. One love. Peace.